Well, happy Thursday, everybody. What's going on? How is everyone today? Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream of some last-minute money grinding in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Okay, audio is good. Perfect. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's get in here and make some money. Let's get them shouts out of the way first. Who do we have out there? Ratia Galvi, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Barrett Warren, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you. Cody Hernandez, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Joker, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Everybody, the Joker is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. It's good to see you, Joker. Joker, if you want to post a link to your channel in chat, you may do so, since you are a moderator here. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Prince of Purge, welcome back. Good to see you. Yes. Yes, you're early today. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. I typically don't stream on Thursdays, but hey, there's nothing else to do, so let's make about $1 million before the beginning of the new event week. So why not? Let's just hop in and make some money. Okay, and Prince of Purge, good to see you. Cluckin Courage Gaming, hello, how are you today? Good to see you, thanks for joining us. Streamlabs, behave yourself. I got my eyes on you, Streamlabs. I'm watching you, Streamlabs. I know you were out drinking last night, Streamlabs. I know what you were doing, Streamlabs. It's all on TikTok. TikTok Streamlabs is lit on TikTok. I know what you're doing, Streamlabs. I got my eyes on you. So anyways, who else do we have out there? Tomboy, good to see you, thanks for joining us. Brandon Dunham, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Unknown Master, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Nice Gaming, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, this is an impromptu Thursday live stream. So we're going to do some last-minute money grinding. And let's get in here and do this. Now, before we begin, if anybody out there is new to the channel, I am Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One. Again, this is an impromptu Thursday live stream. I don't typically stream on Thursdays, but hey, there's nothing else going on. Let's hop in and make some money. Now, before we begin, also, if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. That helps out the channel a ton. Also, for anybody out there is new, well, whether you're new or not is irrelevant. Everybody, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. I have a zero tolerance policy in place on my channel for any BS. FAFO University is in full effect. We're handing out scholarships all day long. And I've got an itchy trigger finger. So there it is. And one more disclaimer. There's absolutely no self-promotion or self-advertising on my channel, period. So with all that stuff out of the way, let's bring up OBS. OBS is looking good. The music. You know what? We'll finish the song. Let's finish the song first. Let's go ahead and transition. Yeah, we'll finish the song first. Because I like that song. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. All right, let's get ready to start this party. That is, if I can learn how to plug in my controller. Hold on a second. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Pause that. Bring this up. Okay. Put that in the background. OBS is looking good. We've transitioned. All right. We're ready. We are ready. And it is freaking balls hot outside again. I absolutely hate summer, but that's why they call it summer, right? So Randy Mars, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Robert Salmon, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Eric McDuffie, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Cluckin Courage Gaming, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Eric McDuffie, gotcha. Buckle up, let's go. As always, good to see you, man. Doug, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Mpolo81, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Doug, we've got AC, and you better believe I've got the AC on, but it ain't enough. It's not enough. So JC Vegeta, hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching the streams, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So, Buckle Up, Let's Go says, got to tell you about a fun trick on a cargo ship robbery. Okay, interesting. What do you got? I threw 2 proxy mines on the roof railing above the control room. When the healer moved up, it blew it up. That's actually a really good strategy, man. I'm going to have to try that next time I do the cargo ship robbery. As a matter of fact, I think cargo ship is coming up this weekend. No, it's not this weekend. Not for the new update. It's Gangbanger, Dug-In, and Podium for the new weekly update. Okay, people, let's start this party. So let's begin with the Cluckin Bell farm raid. So here's the deal. Today's money grind goal is a cool 1 million. We're going to make a $1 million payday today. And I think what we can do, Cluckin Bell is 500K. The Union Depository Auto Shop contract is 270. One FIB file is 200, and I think I can get some money from a wall save. So that's what we're going to do. Not expecting a really big crowd since I'm actually getting on a little late. But no big deal. Let's go make some money. Let's do it. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, we're just going to make a little bit of money before the end of the event week and before the beginning of the other event week. Pretty decent event week, too. It's double cash and RP bonuses on Smoke on the Water money laundering, which is 70K every 5 minutes. And remember that the money laundering missions have no cooldown. So it's all rinse and repeat. Cade's Arcade, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you? It's going to be rinse and repeat. So what was the weekly challenge? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Challenges weekly. Oh, you got to win 2 races. Man, I'm not going to win. We're not going to win races. Yeah, we're not going to worry about those races. We don't care about that. Exquisite, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Robert Salmon says, yeah, it's been a while. Good to be back. Hope you have... Yeah, it has been a while, man. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping back in, man. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm still rocking the Group 6 outfit. It's Group 6. Group 6, chat. Settle down, chat. It's Group 6. Okay, we got some snacks. Let's make sure we got some body armor, and we will start.
Got some cool stuff here for you.
Machine gun. Good. Rifle. Shotgun. Sniper. Heavy. RP. Mini. Body armor. Okay, we're ready. Let's do it. Nomad, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
If a repeat customer is any indicator, you might not be bad at this whole...
So Buckle Up, Let's Go says, yeah, I got bored. Just suppressor murked the one guy on the port side, climbed on a roof, tossed mines, and then go into the control room. That's an excellent plan, man. I'm going to have to try that. Yeah, Nomad, exactly. Are you giving me a look? Did you just do what I think you did? Gotta love the NPCs in this game. Okay, we want to go to garage. Okay, let's start with the Cluckin Bell raid. That's an easy 500K. From there, we will do one FIB file, which will give us 200K. And we'll do, if we have it, we'll do the Union Depository contract for the auto shop, which is an easy 270. And that should get us pretty close to the $1 million mark. Not the wrong vehicle. Wrong vehicle, buddy. Hold on. Close that door. That's the wrong vehicle. Wrong vehicle. Now, here's the deal. I will say that for the upcoming event week, there's one car that I am absolutely going to buy. The Canis Terminus. It's probably the best SUV in the game. The best off-road vehicle. So I'm thinking about picking that one up. It's going to be 40% off. Yeah, as if I don't have enough cars already, right? All right, let's go. Get wrecked, copper. Oh. Get wrecked. All right, let's go. Hurry up quickly. There we go. Get wrecked, copper. So now we got to buy armor again. So purchase all ammo. Purchase super heavy armor. And hope you guys are all doing well. Again, this is an impromptu Thursday live stream. Typically don't stream on Thursdays, but we're going to make a quick mill. before the new weekly update. I like how my guy just casually walks out without his freaking hat on. Let's go.
Hey, you read me? Dropping you the location shortly. These are all businesses.
So hold on a minute. Can I... Appearances, outfit.
You know the drill by now. Clear out the dirty money men so we can fund the
Yeah, that's weird. For whatever reason, it disables the glasses and the hat. Good job, Rockstar. Let's go. Good job, Rockstar.
You want to hit the cartel again? I wonder if it keeps them awake at night, knowing you might reappear at any moment to diligently fuck their shit up.
Just to let everyone know, you may hear some echo in the background. That's just because Windows pushed an update yesterday, like a rather sizable update on my PC, and whenever that happens, it breaks OBS. It literally breaks the OBS settings, so I have to go in and literally fix OBS because it doesn't capture audio and anything else. It just disables everything.
By the way, I will be able to assist you with my LSPD.
So, because of that little mess up, thanks to Windows, probably going to have... You may hear some echo in the background. If you do, let me know and I'll try to fix it.
There should be a stash of cash in there somewhere, just like the last time. But don't get overconfident.
All right, AP pistol challenge. There we go.
Seems they're not going to take this lying down.
No way out. You're gonna die, motherfucker.
All right, who else wants some? Matthew, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And remember, people, flow money is good money. Give me that flow money. Give me that money. Give me all that money. Remember, people, flow money is good money.
You're dead, fool. Ass liquor.
Get wrecked. So Nomad says he likes using the Vigilante on the Sea Weapons warehouse. The Vigilante makes Target C a piece of freaking cake, doesn't it? Get wrecked. Yeah, Matthew, I called it. It's double cash and RP on Smoke on the Water money laundering, which is some really freaking good money, too. Cody Hernandez says, getting the new college football game today. Which one is it? Which one's coming out? There's been so many college football games released, I've lost track. And I'm going to be honest, I've definitely lost track. I'm assuming it's NCAA 2025. Field Win, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Give me that money. But before we go, let's get that flow money. Because flow money is good money. Okay, College Football 26. Okay, is that put out by EA Games? What company makes that? Cassie and Black Cloak, what's up? How's it going? It's good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Get me out of here. You drop any money? Yeah, you did. Give me that money.
That's nuts.
So it is EA. Okay. Okay. So just got in from Ubering. Thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate you. So today's money grind goal is a cool $1 million. Nothing big, just enough. Because I'm going to buy the new... It's not new. I'm going to buy the Canis Terminus when it releases. It's going to be on sale at 40% off, so I'm making $1 million for that. Oh, get wrecked.
like last time.
So James Ogle, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
On the premises. Keep your
All right, here we go.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made some improvements to their security after your last visit.
Let's get the fuck out of here!
They're shooting these guys in the kneecaps. We call that the kneecapper effect. Look at all that floor money.
I'm gonna put you down!
Afraid word of your imminent retribution is out. They know you're coming for them.
All right, here we go. Hey, man, the armored Kuruma is the way to go. It is arguably one of the best money grind cars in the game. Arguably one of the best, man. It fasts and it gets jobs done. I just wish that it had explosives protection.
You pussy!
So James Ogle says, anyone having problems getting their daily chips from the casino? Haven't gotten them in a couple of weeks. I haven't tried. Haven't tried. I should probably go to the casino and check it out. Should probably check that out. You know, Rockstar did break a few things with this update, so I wouldn't surprise me. Give me that floor money. Man, these guys are rich. And they got bullets. All right, let's get that money. Yeah, Cassian Black Cloak. I kind of wonder why Rockstar didn't add the armored Kuruma to the list of cars, the new list of cars that gets a Monty Tech, the lock-on jammer. That was a pretty dumb decision on their part. Matt Kirkland, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, impromptu Thursday live stream. Dark Reverence, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yes, it's double money and RP on Smoke on the Water money front. Smoke on the Water money laundering. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty decent event week. You can make a decent amount of cash on it. At $70,000 per money laundering mission. Remember, each mission only takes about 5 minutes to complete, so you're pulling in some real cash. Okay, is that it? That's it. Let's go. We're out of here. Get in the car, please. Thank you. Get wrecked. All right. Oh, yeah, Matt Kirkland's definitely going to be a good way to make money this week. Plus, the Lamar Contact missions are going to be paying double cash in RP too. Now, I do think Lamar Contact missions should be paying triple cash in RP, but again, that's a Rockstar logic. That's another Rockstar logic. Go figure. All right. Get out of here. I love how the NPC just U-turned and cut me off. That's always funny. They totally didn't need that street light.
Looks like we're ready to hit the cartel again. Superb work, officer.
Yeah, you can totally...
Got it.
Socktivus the Great, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yes, sir. Impromptu Thursday live stream. Yeah, you can totally cheese the missions. The heat missions for Smoke on the Water. You can totally do that. Silver Mater, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Long time no see, man. Hope you've been doing well. So Silvermater, why is it that your money, the money bag at your, you know, here's my theory. So Silvermater, let me ask you a question. Do you have all the businesses?
My boy Morgan said that the other day.
I think if you don't have all the businesses, then the actual money for your earnings won't reach 1 million, because I've got all 23 businesses. Mine's hits $1 million. I think that may be why. Very interesting. So Dark Reverends ask, you know how to skip the Higgins tour missions? I don't think there's a way to do it for Higgins Helitours. Some people have tried it and said there's no way to do it. I would assume that if you could, and you're talking about the heat missions, right? Kuma, good to see you, brother. What's up, man? How's it going? It's good to see you. If you're talking about the heat missions, I would assume that you would just hit one target and then jump out of the helicopter and let it crash. I would assume that that's how it works. Tony, how's it going? It's good to see you. So Kuma, the Canis Terminus, the one that they released with Cluckin Bell last year, it's going to be on sale at 40% off. Okay, let's go. So, and I've been waiting for the freaking Canis Terminus to go on the podium for the longest time, because it's arguably one of the best SUVs in the game. It's a really good SUV, and I'm talking really, really freaking good. Now, I don't know if it gets HSW, and I have to check. Why do I have my parachute bag on? Oh my God. Rockstar Games, you guys. You guys. Okay. Rockstar Games is the gift that keeps on giving. Let's see. Appearance, parachute, off. Oh my God. Rockstar. So Nomad asks, is the Terminus an RC vehicle, and is it a good one? The Terminus is a good vehicle. I don't know if it has RC capability. Yo, we just got a massive donation from Craig Dellett. Hey, man, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Craig Dellett, who just beat the game. Hey, man, thanks so much for that generosity and your donation, and thanks as always for your support. Craig says, hi, Odd Man and community. Hope you're all well. Hey, I'm doing well, sir. Thanks for joining us on this impromptu Thursday live stream. Yeah, Dark Reverence, apparently we do need a parachute while we sleep. You wake up and you got a freaking parachute bag on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Soctopus the Great says, jumped out of the helicopter by accident 3 times and the mission failed with the heat still on. Yep, so apparently there's no way to do it with Higgins Helitours. So, Michael Alexander, what's up, man? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, people, let's fix the outfit. Outfit. The Diamond Casino. Group 6. There we go. It's Group 6, Matthew. Group 6. Okay, we want hats. Forward. 420. Glasses. Professional. All right. We're ready. Let's go. Now we're ready. Cam Zone. What's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Now we're ready. Let's go to Garage. Bunny, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. That is a strange ad. Hold on a second. Let me get that ad out of here. Matthew is Group 6. Settle down, chat. Is my car here? No, the car's outside. Okay, whatever, game. Whatever. All right, let's go. We got to get that money. We're on the clock. Silvermater says, I like this DLC a lot. It's actually good. Are you talking about the Money Fronts DLC? It is. It's a good DLC. Again, and I said in my review that it's nothing spectacular. But it's definitely a good DLC. I gave it a 7 out of 10 because I like the new businesses. I like it's a slightly different business mechanic, gameplay mechanic. Plus, if you own all the businesses, it's a great way to make money. The payouts aren't that good, but again, I think it's better for a I think it's good for both new players and veteran players. If you're a veteran player, then more than likely you have all the businesses. If you're a new player, then purchasing the 3 new businesses is not very expensive. All right, we're here. Okay, breaking and entering. Let's do it. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. And welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream of some Grand Theft Auto 5 online. I swear, if it starts raining outside, I'm gonna flip my stuff. Yeah, the clouds just came out. If I got to go bring in the laundry, I'm gonna be pissed. That's all I gotta say. All right, here we go, people. Breaking and entering. Well, at least I get to keep my hat on this time. I got my AP pistol. Yes, we got it.
Okay, you know the formula now. So go do what you do.
Bunny, we do appreciate you being here, man. Thank you.
Up-to-date info on the cartel's operations and a new hacking device after our friend, the tech genius, with the terabyte deactivated the last one. Oh, and of course, we'll need
Let's go.
train.
So Cassie and Black Close says, I'm scared of this thing, Odd. It looks like... What's that? You owe it money? Yeah, you might not want to eat it. you might want to take that back to Taco Bell. Okay, so we got to go to the pier. Del Perro. Let's go. That's for cutting me off, you bum. Get out of here. That dude straight up cut me off. Jose Mendoza, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Welcome to this impromptu Thursday stream. Thanks for stopping by. Nailed it. Get out of here. NPCs are all over the place. So Cassie and Black Cloak, good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Let me know how that works out for you. Yeah, I haven't had Taco Bell in years. But that burrito sounds pretty dangerous. Okay. Here we go. So where's this guy? Is he playing video games again?
Hey, dude, what's up?
Okay, hey, Craig Dillett will still be here, man. Yeah, he's playing video games again. This dude's always playing video games, so it's probably this one. Found him. He's like right there.
Holy shit.
Get wrecked.
Police! Help me, someone!
Then find a way to take it.
All right.
Excellent. This should tell us exactly when we need to hit the factory.
So let's back up a bit. Nomad says they should limit the Oppressor Mark II's missiles in invite-only sessions, or during missions. I don't really have a comment on that. That's because I typically don't use the Oppressor Mark II for any kind of griefing or trolling. Even when I'm in a public session, that's not how I use it. I use it specifically for money grinding. Silvermater says, I like the quickie delivery missions as well. The quickie delivery missions are a very good way for new players to make money. They're a very good way for new players to make money. You're making you make anywhere from 18 to 20K for every 5 minutes. If you're a new player, you're pulling in 100K in 25 minutes time for the cost of nothing, seriously. So that's some good money. I do agree. So Joven Mendoza says, taking a break from playing. I'll be back after the weekly update rolls in. Okay, yeah, in about, 2 hours now? 3 hours? Okay, Randy Mars says Taco Bell hits you differently when you get older. Oh, it, bruh, you're not lying with that one, bro. It hits a whole lot of different. Hits a whole lot of different. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, no, man, I get you. I get you, bro. I get you. So, Dylan, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be a decent week. It is going to be a decent week. Like I said, double cash and RP on smoke on the water money laundering. That's 70K every 5 minutes, so you can't beat that. So where's our targets? All right, let the mercouts begin. Why are they making me take the long way around? Daggers POV, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. They're straight up making me take the long way around. Get out of here. Okay, so our target's right over there, but they put me on the expressway. I'm on the expressway. Exquisite says it should be 3 times cash. I think at some point it will be triple cash and RP. I can't believe they put me on the expressway. They put me on the expressway. Rockstar, you guys absolutely suck. Get me out of here. That's some BS. Get me off the expressway. Nailed it. Exquisite says the Quickie Farm pays so little amount of money. The Quickie Farm, I think Quickie Farm is worth it to do just once, and that's it. Do it once, get the platinum reward. I mean, if you're really hardcore about it, then, you know, do it 20 or 30 times to get the livery, but that's it. I could care less about that livery. I'm going to be honest. I could care less about the livery. Now, I think I probably confused Quickie Farm with the Safeguard Delivery. Safeguard Deliveries is what I meant. That makes money. Safeguard Deliveries is pretty good. Okay, here we go. No, Safeguard Deliveries is where the money is for new players. This is ridiculous. I don't know what these drones are made of. So Doug, they're pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same. The only major difference is the distance that you have to travel, but the overall missions are essentially the same. You know, same group of thugs that chase you, the same mission structure. Nothing really changes. You just grab some goods, deliver the stuff. That's pretty much it. Rinse and repeat. There's no real difference between the two missions, except for the fact that Group 6 missions they literally put you out in Blaine County. They're a little further away. So if you have a choice between the two, I say do the yeah, Operation Katana. Good to see you, by the way. Yes, we mean Quickie Mart. Quickie Mart. That is a Simpsons reference, by the way. Quickie Mart. Personally, I think Rockstar should have called it Quickie Mart. They probably would have got a licensing conflict, of course. They should have called it Quickie Mart. But there's no real difference between the two missions other than the fact that the Group 6 missions are in Blaine County for the most part. They're farther away.
Proficient as usual. Obviously, we no longer have access to the train we used last time, so we'll need another one. Coordinates with you now. You'll just need to find the keys.
All right, let's go. Time to go catch the train. Get wrecked. So, Cassian Black Cloak says fire. I'm assuming that the burrito is fire.
No retaliation from the LSPD. Just a simple matter of rerouting some calls.
Toby Plays Games, welcome, good to see you. It's Group 6. Group 6. Big number 6, Group 6, not the other word. What's that fire sauce? Bro, you're going to have a hard time on the toilet tomorrow, I'm telling you. You're going to have a rough day on the toilet. That's why I don't mess with hot food. That's why I do not mess with spicy food, man. I can't do it.
Not expect these gentlemen to hand the keys over peacefully. Be ready.
Hoven Mendoza, yes sir, I do use a terabyte, and yes, it's absolutely worth it. It is absolutely worth it, in my opinion. And that's because if you have an Oppressor Mark II or you ever plan on buying an Oppressor Mark II, you need the terabyte to install weapons and countermeasures. You can't install weapons on the Mark II without it. Alright, here we go. Got him. So your old hand at spice? Yeah, I don't mess with spicy food. All right, let's get the keys. If we can. There we go. Let's get that floor money. Because you know these guys drop some floor money.
Got the keys? Then please admit yourself aboard.
All right, let's go. Cassian is right. The terabyte is essential for money grinders. You should have one. Definitely worth it. What's cool now is that with the Agents of Sabotage DLC, you no longer need to have a nightclub to buy a terabyte. You can simply buy the Darnell Brothers Garment Factory, which is a lot cheaper, and you can store the terabyte there. But yeah, it is absolutely worth it. So Doug says he loves spicy food. Bro, you can have all of it. Now, here's the deal. I don't mind spicy, flavorful food. I like food with a lot of spices for flavorfulness. Spicy hot? Absolutely not. I can't do spicy hot. Spicy hot? Just no. I'm telling you right now, it might taste good going down, but I guarantee you, the following day on that toilet, you better have a bucket of ice water and some Preparation H. Because you're going to have a rough day on that toilet. It's going to be rough. It ain't going to be pretty. You'll blow a hole right in that toilet, I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't mess with spicy hot food. So Silvermater says the new Sentinel GTS is an amazing car. The Sentinel GTS is freaking fire. That car is fire. Rockstar did an excellent job with that one. Sarah, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back. Long time no see. And big hugs to you. It's good to see you. Yeah, Matthew, my son can eat spicy food. I can't. He can eat spicy food all day. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it. Spicy food? Nope.
Felicitations on losing those meritless lowlifes. I'll make some calls to arrange storing the trade for now.
Well, Sarah says, playing again on PC and going back to PS4. I don't blame you. PC is still broken. Okay, that mission is done. Super easy. Operation Katana says, got nearly 1,100 from that overtime. Pretty good. Wow, that was some serious overtime, man. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. Okay. Okay, let's go back and I think we're good. We shouldn't need to re-up and rearm. But we don't need to be all the way to crap out here at the Tatavium Mountains truck stop. So hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. We're just doing some last minute money grinding before the end of the event week. Going to try to make a cool $1 million. Yeah, oh no, you guys think I'm joking. I'm serious. You're going to have a rough day on that toilet. I'm serious. You better have a fire extinguisher with you because it's going to be rough. So Sarah says, the computer can't run Legacy, semi-runs Legacy. Oh, I see, I see. No, Legacy is broken. Legacy, Grand Theft Auto Online is broken. In spite of how old it is,
Hey.
There's a reason Rockstar still keeps it around. And I'm going to leave it at that. They don't have to fix it, basically.
Cool stuff here for you.
But they have to fix the next-gen version. Okay, let's make sure we got some ammo and some armor.
All right, let's talk.
Pistols, AP,
Yup. Gotta load up.
and body armor. Okay, we're ready.
Yeah, I wasn't that close with Franklin when we was coming up, but I knew him a little. Always had respect for the dude. I mean, man, we went our
So,
separate ways for
Cassian
real.
says all four of my stomachs
Yeah,
are cast iron. I sincerely hope they are. I sincerely hope they are, because I'm telling hot, spicy food. That is, man, they'll call the fire department on you. I swear, that stuff, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with it. Yeah, the, excuse me. Craig Dillett says, yeah, we should be able to get a mill from the wall safes, but, you know, getting money from wall safes is easy. Let's have some fun. Let's do some money grinding. Okay, next. So Prince of Purge says, Prince of Purge, good to see you, by the way, says, what do you think is the best spawn location? I like to spawn at... Oh, back up. I like to spawn at my agency. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I like to spawn at my agency because I've got an armorer there.
Okay.
And my agency is actually centrally located, so I can hit all the other locations from one spot. So I would say the agency. Is Streamlabs out there picking fights again? What do we got? Hovind Mendoza says, if you're on PC, whenever you open the agency safe, there's a big crate that pops out. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've actually seen that before. That's on the Legacy version. That's still a problem on Legacy. Yeah, I remember that. Rockstar hasn't fixed it.
Tomorrow is your day.
Operation Katana says, I'd rather go to Chernobyl than eat spicy food. Yep, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Can we hang out tomorrow?
Joa, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Welcome. Give me a sec. I need to get some fat-free water.
But it's cool.
That water hits differently when you're thirsty, let me tell you. Okay. We good? All right, let's go. Tony says, agency or casino penthouse for me. The casino penthouse is actually a good spawn location, too. Yeah, Prince of Persia, exactly. It's diet water. Fat-free water.
That is messed up. A brother used to know who to trust around here.
All right, here we go.
For sure, man.
So Cam asks, how can I get the rare saber? And where does it spawn? The saber. It spawns at any of the 3 LSCs. And all you need is any random muscle car. If you have any random muscle car, you can spawn it. But you'll have better luck with spawning the saber if you have a saber. But it spawns at any of the LSCs. There are 2 variants of the saber. You got a blue one and you got a red one. Both variants will spawn at the LSCs. Now, I would try the LSC at Rockford Hills. Try that one. That's where I usually have the best luck. And try to spawn it during the day between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Red Man, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to this Impromptu Thursday live stream, bro. Good to see you, man.
Okay. The coordinates should be with you shortly.
Okay, let's send this mofo back.
Some surveillance images
Manage.
should be coming through now.
Return.
These are our targets. Okay.
Oh, Johnny on the spot, where are you? Get off that G spot.
Carrying illegal equipment. We need 1 cache of weapons and 1 stash of gear.
Godly Demon, what's up, brother? How's it going, man?
You're through
Good to
your
see you. Thanks for
garage.
joining
You,
us.
Need me to bring you a
So
ride?
we want Ron Wind Farm, Vigilante.
Okay, your list remains consistent. Weapons, armor, and masks that can't be traced to us.
Cam,
bring it
yes,
to
you
you.
can preview it. Just go to the Benny's website and pick the car, and there's a preview window for it. So, yeah, you can totally do that. So Bunny says, I haven't bought Smoke on the Water business yet. Do you think I should buy it now or wait for it to go on sale? I would buy it now. It's not like it's that expensive. Smoke on the Water is cheap. Smoke on the Water is just under $1 million. Higgins Helitours is like $800K. They're both really cheap. I just get them. I don't think they're going to go on sale anytime soon. Okay, there it is. The Vigilante. Soctimus the Great says, I bought some dehydrated water at the store the other day. Problem is, I don't know how to add it. I don't know what to add to it. That's funny. Dehydrated water. Ba-dum-tsh. Sarah says, just finished the first Dre mission run on the new account. Nice. Congrats. So, Buckle Up, Let's Go says, add vodka. I was just about to say add gin. I was going to say add gin. All right, here we go. Nailed it. Red Man says add pineapple. No. Actually, you know what? Hey, give me a slice of pineapple and I'm a happy person. I like pineapple. Just not on pizza. Just not. We're not going to start the pineapple pizza talk. We're not going to do that. No. Rat's Hit Galpy says, enter contents in glass and add water. Ba-dum-tsh. So Marcus Nemeko, welcome, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you stopping in. Well, at least the vigilante has good brakes. Get out of here. Totally went the wrong way.
You are very much on this squad's radar after your previous incursion.
There we go.
For their weapons and gear, expect substantial retaliation.
So, Bunny, yes, I've tried pineapple pizza. I can't get behind it. I can't get behind it. It's just, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. All right, let the merkouts begin.
I cannot believe you intend to hit this group twice. Guys on the force can't even get close to them. Be prepared to execute evasive maneuvers.
Anybody else? You're done! No, he's done. Operation Katana says, I set up 2 monitors only to discover that one of my HDMI ports on the PC is broken, I think. So, Operation Katana, are you using a discrete graphics card, or are you using, or does your computer have graphics on the CPU? Or in other words, are you using a sort of an APU for graphics? If you're using a discrete GPU, you should have more than one HDMI port on your graphics card. Usually, the motherboard itself only has a single, display port and HDMI port. Now, if you are running a discrete GPU and you plug your HDMI port into the motherboard, you're not going to get an image. So you would have to ensure that both the HDMI and DisplayPort cables are plugged into your discrete GPU. So yeah, you might want to make sure that you're either running a discrete GPU for your computer, or you've got integrated graphics on the CPU. There's like one dude left alive over there. Hold on. Okay, Sarah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you as always. Take care. Big hugs to you. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Buckle up, let's go says. Let's back up. Craig Dillett says, let's go. Spray cheese should be illegal. Oh, yeah, spray cheese? That is cheese in an aerosol can. Yeah, cheese whiz. It should be illegal. I do agree. But you got some people that live by that stuff. Alright, that dude smoked. Yeah, I bet when Merriweather woke up this morning, they didn't expect they would see a missile flying at their face. Give me that. So, Tomboys, this is the Cluckin Bell farm raid. So just making a quick 500k before continuing with the money grind.
I've given you 3 possible targets, but you can hit them all if you're so inclined. Anything extra you get, I'll make sure it's available when you hit the factory.
So Operation Katana, you shouldn't have to open up the case. Yeah, you shouldn't have to open up the case. You should be able to tell whether or not you've got a discrete graphics card. And the reason being is that a discrete graphics card will be attached to or will be installed in the PCI ports. So if you look at the back of your PC, if you look at the back of your PC, the actual expansion slots on the back of the PC, that's where you'll see the outputs for your discrete graphics card. So you should technically have two sets. You should have outputs for the motherboard, and you should have a second set of outputs for HDMI, DisplayPort, etc. For a discrete graphics card. Yeah, if you have a discrete graphics card, then the actual graphics card will be installed in the PCI Express slot, and you should be able to see that if you look at the rear of your PC case. Yeah, but yeah, I can promise you your PC is probably not broken. I don't think your PC is broken at all. More than likely, you may have integrated graphics, in which case you should still be able to put output dual images or images to more than one monitor, I should say. Big Mark, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man.
If you want more options, be my guest. When you're ready, just send me a message confirming the equipment you want to use.
Okay, confirm. Yeah, you should be able to still put out dual images. Okay, so Operation Katana says I have two spots for the ports. Sounds to me like you should have an integrated graphics card, or not an integrated, but a discrete GPU with your system. If you do, I would have to actually take a look at it myself. But even if you have integrated graphics on the CPU itself, you should be able to output a graphic signal. A display signal. I can't think. My brain's broken. You should be able to output a display signal to more than one monitor, even with integrated graphics. So you have a GTX 1080. Oh, you've got discrete graphics then. You've got a discrete graphics card. Yes, I have a GTX 1080 in my older system. It still works great. It's an EVGA, a GTX 1080. That is a beast of a graphics card. So yeah, you've got discrete graphics. Just make sure that you plug one of the HDMI cables into the actual graphics card. Plug the other one, or you only have one HDMI port. I got to think for a second. You've only got one HDMI port on your on the GTX 1080. Get yourself a separate DisplayPort cable. So you'll need a DisplayPort cable to output to one monitor. HDMI goes out to the other one. Yes, Octopus the Great. I love talking about computers, man. I love talking about computers. Okay, Joshua Calderon. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for sharing, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Okay, people. And Big Mark, again, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, yeah, Tomboy. The GTX 1080. When I bought my GTX 1080 back in 2019, that card was an absolute freaking monster. I tried to get a 1080 Ti. But that was right after the freaking the Bitcoin boom. That was right after the Bitcoin boom, when everybody was buying graphics cards to buying Bitcoin. So I couldn't get a GTX 1080 Ti. I was pissed. I was very pissed when that happened. But I did manage to score a GTX 1080 at the time for $540. That card is still an absolute godsend. Absolute godsend. I'm never getting rid of my GTX 1080 graphics card because it's made by EVGA. And if anybody out there knows, EVGA used to make graphics cards for NVIDIA. They don't make graphics cards anymore. They're out of the graphics card business, so technically that's a rare graphics card, and it works just fine. So I'm definitely going to keep it. So Cassian Black Cloak says I'm watching while snuggling with my what's that, PBs? What, I don't even know what that is, but okay. So we got snacks. We should have everything we need. Let's just go. We should have everything we need. Yeah, I love talking about computers, man. Oh, pit bulls. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. If you snuggle with pit bulls, you can have every bit of that. You can have every bit of that, buddy. I'm not jealous. You can have every bit of that. You can have every bit of it. Yeah, pit bulls are temperamental. Pit bulls are mad when they're mad, and even when they're happy, they're still mad. You can have all that, buddy, all of it. Okay, manage request. So Tomboy says, getting a new GT. Oh, you're getting the new 5070 RTX. Good luck with that, man. That card is ridiculously overpriced. Yeah, I'll never buy another NVIDIA graphics card. I'm done with NVIDIA because I don't like their shady business practices. From now on, I'm only going to buy AMD. In my current streaming rig right now, I've got an AMD RX 6750 XT. If I buy another graphics card, it's going to be probably one of AMD's top of the line. Godlike Billionaire, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Welcome back, bro. Good to see you. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. I typically don't live stream on Thursdays, but hey, might as well do a little bit of money grinding before the end of the event week. So Cassian says, I wish I could have all the pit bulls. Hey, man, if I had a pit bull, I'd send you one. You can have every bit of that. Pit bulls are some temperamental dogs. They can't make up their mind. Seriously. So Tomboy says, was using a 3060. Now, the funny thing is that the RTX 3060 wasn't a bad card. I do think that NVIDIA, both NVIDIA and AMD have this tendency to produce entry-level graphics cards without enough freaking video RAM or graphics RAM. If I'm not mistaken, the RTX 3060 came with, you could get a 16 gig variant of that card, which made it worth it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's the car I want. Let's go.
You know how this goes, so I won't waste any unnecessary time. Which group is the lucky one this time?
So Tomboy, yeah, it's got crazy AI, but you know, the general average gamer doesn't need AI. You don't need AI in a graphics card. Not yet, because very few game developers are even programming for it. Very few game developers are even programming for AI. So, you know, if they don't make a game that specifically uses AI or uses some sort of AI upscaling or frame generation, it's nothing more than a marketing tool at this point. And they're way too freaking expensive, man. NVIDIA, they're the most egregious offenders of anti-consumer business practices when it comes to graphics cards. So Godlike Billionaire, sorry about that. Godlike Billionaires asked, did I repeat the weekly challenge this week? No, I didn't even do the first weekly challenge because you had to win 2 races. Haven't had time to run any races this week, man. Been really busy. So Cassian says, I've had several in my life. They are my favorite breed. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know, I will say this. My brother had he had a pit bull, and that was probably the most chill pit bull I'd ever seen. Probably the most chill pit bull I ever seen. Every other pit bull that I'd ever met was just pissed off for no reason. Just angry. I mean, just freaking angry for no reason. It's like, all right, I'm going to go stand over there. Don't worry about me.
Eyes up. That chopper flying overhead has our vehicle. Take it down and don't sweat the damage. With armor that heavy, the fall won't even leave.
So haven't been running the tow truck missions? No. And again, that's because I just haven't had time. Okay, watch out.
You run after these guys not once, but twice. My friend, you are not only effective, but a menace.
All right, everybody's getting wrecked. Mr. Coleman, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, the upcoming event week is pretty decent. I agree.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, the double cash and RP for smoke on the water, money laundering is going to be pretty good. Definitely going to be pretty good. Buckle up, let's go is absolutely correct. If you think about it, any dog is a product of how it's raised. That goes for any dog. Not only pit bulls, but any dogs. You know, I got a funny dog story for you guys. I used to work at a facility that had a dog kennel, right? And of course, you've got people that would bring their dogs from overseas, bring them to Japan. And this one family, they had brought this gigantic freaking Rottweiler. This Rottweiler had to be every bit of 150 freaking pounds. This dog was huge. It was a big Rottweiler. So I used to work at this facility. And for whatever reason, I had stubbed my toe or something. I had a sore foot that day or whatever it was. And I'm at work. And, you know, you got to open the kennels to clean the kennels out and feed the dogs, right? So I opened the kennel, and this 150-pound Rottweiler broke out of the kennel and ran around, just started running around the kennel. So if you can imagine, here I am with this sore foot chasing after this 150-pound Rottweiler inside this kennel. You know, people are looking at me, what's this guy doing? I'm sitting running around trying to catch this Rottweiler. And finally, as I'm standing there out of breath, breathing, the Rottweiler just kind of looks at me. This dog was insane. This dog just looked up at me. This dog knew that I had a sore foot, apparently, because this dog looked at me and sat down on my sore foot. And then just kind of looked up at me with that goofy-looking Rottweiler face. I said, you got to be kidding me, sitting right on my sore foot. 150-pound freaking Rottweiler. I said, this dog is freaking nuts. Whatever, dude. You can run around all day. I don't care. I'm done. I quit. I don't care. This 150-pound freaking Rottweiler. This dog was freaking ginormous. And I'm here. I'm in the kennel chasing this dog around on a sore foot. And then finally, the dog just did the ultimate freaking troll. Like, I got you now, bro. And he sat right on my foot and looked right at me. Like, yeah, I'm sitting on your foot. What you gonna do about it? I just said, okay, whatever. You can sit there. Right on my sore foot. I'll never work at another kennel ever again. That's all I gotta say. So buckle up, let's go, says Cat's here. Siamese, snowballs. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And cats are another rare freaking breed of animal. Yeah, Matthew, that dog was freaking huge. That had to be a 150-pound freaking Rottweiler. That dog was massive. Sat right on my sore foot. Yeah, Doug says that dog was not a good boy. That dog was freaking ginormous, man. Mike Jaggersma, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Excellent choice. We're not in any rush out there,
so Bunny says, brother, third message, what's your favorite combo of vehicle and weapons for the raid? That would be choice C for both. That'd be option C for both. That'd be option C for both of them. He got Menendez. He got Menendez. I knew it. I got stuck. I knew it. Dan Red, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Merriweather is pissed. Merriweather is pissed. All right, here we go. Let's try that again. Yeah, Dan Red, they are pissed. You mess with the wrong man. There we go. AP pistol. And everybody, Dan Red's a fellow content creator. If you haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Dan Red, if you want to post a link to your channel in chat, you may do so, since you're a moderator here. Death embrace you! Man, these guys. Everybody, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Oh, crap. Death embrace you! Hey, Ruby! How's it going, stranger? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Ruby Piano, long time no see. It's good to see you. Welcome to this Impromptu Thursday live stream. Again, this is impromptu because I typically don't stream on Thursdays, but I figured I'd hop on for a bit. Make a little bit of money. Oh, here we go. Give me a second. I'll get caught up on chat in just a minute. Hey, Dan Red, no problem, brother. No problem at all, man. All right, let's get this thing on the railroad tracks. Big Jock, thanks for joining us. That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. Yeah, cats are a rare breed. All right, let's get this thing out here to Paleto Bay. I already got murked out once. Yeah, Merriweather's pissed. Okay, that makes perfect sense to me. There we go. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. Yeah, it's an impromptu Thursday live stream. Just doing a little bit of money grinding before the end of the event week. What we're going to do after this is we're going to do one FIB file, And I think I've got the Union Depository ready to go. So we'll do Union Depository after this FIB file is complete. Or after the FIB file is finished. Which shouldn't take very long. We're going to do the Fine Arts file. Fine Arts is nice and easy and quick and simple. Nailed it. Okay, so I got to take this thing to straight to the garage. Nice. Okay, perfect. So Mike says Red Dead Online got a DLC this week. Or last week. That's right, it did. It finally got an update. It finally, after like 3 years, got a freaking update. Finally. That is true. You know, we can make the argument that Red Dead Online is arguably a better game than GTA 5 Online. The one problem with Red Dead Online is, especially on PC, is the modder hacker cheater problem. That's the one fundamental problem with it. There's no expanded and enhanced version of Red Dead Online. And I will say, I don't think, somebody out there is going to have to let me know, but I don't think that there's any BattlEye anti-cheat available for Red Dead Online. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that because I don't play Red Dead. I've got Red Dead Online on PC, but I don't play it because it's full of cheaters and hackers. Oh, go inside. We're just sitting here doing nothing. Yeah, Cassie and Blackcloak, I agree. I do agree. And Tomboy, yes, Red Dead Online is arguably a better game than Grand Theft Auto Online. Hands down. It's definitely better. For one thing, there are no flying vacuum cleaners in Red Dead Online, so you don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, without a doubt, Red Dead is a better game. Let's go.
This car should provide all the means necessary for a perfect escape. All that's left to do is leave the area inconspicuously.
So Craig Dillett says, my granddaughter, Leah, is loving watching this with Pops. Your self-censorship makes it cool. Yeah, we try to watch the language here. We do that. Again, this is an adult-only live stream, but this is also a family-friendly live stream. Now, I will say that on occasion an F-bomb might slip, but it's not done on purpose. In most cases, it's not done on purpose. That NPC blankety blank, bro, you're lucky. I was about to murk that dude out. He was about to get murked. That dude cut me off. I purposely swerved to the left. I changed lanes to the left not to hit that guy. Unbelievable. David Arrington, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. That dude is crazy. So Mike Jaggersma says GTA Online is built on a really old engine. I'm surprised this game is still running. Mike, GTA Online was built on the Rage engine, the Rockstar Enhanced Gaming Engine. That's what Rage stands for. The Rage engine is 19 years old. The Rage engine was developed back in 2006. That's how old the engine is for Grand Theft Auto Online. It's the same engine that was used to create Grand Theft Auto 4. That's how old it is. If I'm not mistaken, Rockstar Games used an updated version of the Rage engine to create Red Dead Online. So Ruby says, I had such high hopes for Mind's Eye, but oh well. Mind's Eye was a massive disappointment. It was a huge disappointment. The sad part is that I bought the game, I own the game, I was actually going to do a playthrough of Mind's Eye. I am still planning on doing a playthrough of Mind's Eye, but I want Build a Rocket Boy, Leslie Benzie's team, to fix the game first. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think one thing we got to remember is that Build a Rocket Boy is going through a series of layoffs right now. They're already in pre-talks for layoffs. So once they restructure their team and they buckle down, I think Leslie Benzies is already committed to fixing the game and to re-releasing it. So we may see a turnaround similar to Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm going to keep my copy. I'm going to keep my copy of it. I'm not sending it back to Amazon. I'm going to keep it. Doug, yes. If you're playing Grand Theft Auto Online on PC, BattleEye Anti-Cheat works for the enhanced version. It definitely works on the enhanced version. Most of the cheaters and modders are on Legacy on PC. So Doug says, the guy behind Mind's Eye is discussing a potential relaunch, so it could be better. Oh, yeah, he said that, you're talking about Leslie Benzies. He said that he's committed to relaunching Mind's Eye. It's only going to work if they make the game better. And for those of us that already own the game, we will get all of the improvements. Yeah, we'll get all the improvements through updates. So, like I said, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. It may arguably become a better game. I will say that the game has got really good cinematics. Unfortunately, the cinematics don't translate into actual gameplay. So that's the real problem. It seems like it had a pretty good story, but it just kind of fell apart because the gameplay was trash. Okay, so we want pistols, AP.
Always gotta have a mag of that.
Machine guns.
That'll light them up.
Rifles, heavy. Shotgun, sniper, heavy weapons, explosives, body armor. Let's go. Yeah, Ruby, I'm still going to do a playthrough of it at some point, but I want Build a Rocket Boy to issue all of the updates. Okay, here we go. Exit the ground. Buckle Up Let's Go says, great community, very friendly until a troll arrives, then the Avengers assemble. Oh yeah, exactly. We know how to deal with them. We know how to deal with stupid people here, trust me. And on occasion, we get them. On occasion, we do get them. But we have a way of dealing with stupid people here, so it's not even a problem. Let's go, people. We're still on the clock. We've got to make that money. Let's turn that off so I can hear what I'm doing. And close the door next time. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for being here today. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream of some Grand Theft Auto Online. A note to chat, don't re-chat and drive the armored Kuruma at the same time. You'll run into a light pole. That dude just got murked. Yeah, I've never seen an old lady run that fast. That lady is out there sprinting. That old lady is out there Olympic sprint running. What the crap? Olympic sprint running. Yeah, Dan Red, yes sir. Hashtag FAFOU. So, Mr. Coleman, here's what I think happened with Mind's Eye. I think Leslie Benzies and this team were contractually obligated to release Mind's Eye on June 10th. I think they were bound by contract to release the game on June 10th or else. With whatever publisher they went with, I think they signed a contract stating you will release this game on June 10th whether it's ready or not. And because they were contractually bound, they didn't have a choice. Otherwise, any publisher, especially a game developer that is releasing their very first independent title, they would never release a trash game like that. But I think they were bound by contract to release it on June 10th, whether it was ready or not. That's what I think happened.
Details incoming.
The same thing happened with No Man's Sky back in 2016. It happened with Cyberpunk 2077 in 2018. But guess what? Those games did a complete 180 turnaround, and now they're both outstanding games. Leslie Benzies has the perfect opportunity right now to fix this game. Because to me, the game looks like a solid piece of a solid intellectual property at its core. It looks like a solid game at its core, but it needs to be fixed. They gotta fix it. Yes, Ruby, yes, ma'am. FAFO University is giving out full scholarships. Let's go. So yeah, that's my take on it. That's why I think Build a Rocket Boy released Mind's Eye in a poor state. They didn't have a choice. I think they were contractually bound to release the game on June 10th. But at this point, they don't have a choice. They have to fix the game. Otherwise, as a new game developer, they will have burned any goodwill they've had with the community. If they don't fix it, they're pretty much done as a developer.
Did you think that hacking device only works on train signals? No way. This is some multi-purpose apparatus. Be forewarned, they'll know we infiltrated their system, and they won't let it slide. If you can find an advanced hack, we can get a clearer signal.
Got him. And that's totally the wrong weapon. Alright, let's get that floor money. Because floor money is good money. There we go. Always get the floor money. Next. So yeah, I really think they didn't have a choice but to release it when they did. Which is unfortunate because if you look at Mind's Eye, if you look at the cinematics and the trailers and everything else, the game looks pretty solid. It looks like it's fun. But a lot of people compared it to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, or Grand Theft Auto 5, I should say, which has remarkably better movement, mechanics, gameplay, physics, and everything else. For a lack of better terms. Jeez! That... That man just drove right over top of that car. That's funny.
That's it. Sending the location now.
All right, that's it. So, like I mentioned, Leslie Benzies and this team have the perfect opportunity to fix the game. They should be able to fix it and re-release it, and I think it'll be remarkably better. That dude totally cut me off. Yeah, Mr. Coleman, exactly my point. They were trying to make a game that was like Grand Theft Auto Online, but failed miserably. It should have been its own thing. Mind's Eye should have been its own thing. Or if they were going to make a game like Grand Theft Auto, an open world game, I should say, then, you know, they probably, I think they went about it the wrong way.
The cartel will find out, and trust me, they'll be waiting for you when we hit the factory. I recommend you keep your head down.
Operation Katana says, the sound of floor money being picked up is good. Yes, very satisfying. Very relaxing stuff. Get that floor money. But hey, they're not going to need it. You know, ultimately, the running joke is that Grand Theft Auto 5 Grand Theft Auto 5 can do Mind's Eye better than Mind's Eye can do Mind's Eye. That's the running joke. And if you think about it, that's a very true statement. Well, Mike, you know, like I mentioned, this is all speculation on my part, but I really think that Build a Rocket Boy, Leslie Benzies and this team were under contract to release Mind's Eye in a rather unfinished state. I think they didn't have a choice. Ah! That was funny. I don't think they had a choice. Okay, James Ogle, we'll see you next time, man. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. God bless to you, brother. We'll see you next time.
CCTV's wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here.
I was never here. Yeah, I was. So yeah, I really think they were stuck by contract. They were literally bound by contract to release the game whether it was finished or not. And in doing so, they burned whatever goodwill they had. Yeah, Mike, it does happen a lot these days. It does. And, you know, publishers bring a lot of money. Publishers bring a lot of money, and that's why a lot of independent developers, they side with a publisher or sign contracts with publishers, because guess what? That funding for a AAA title comes in clutch. It does. It helps out big time, and a lot of people don't quite understand that. But if you're under contract to release a game by a certain date, whether it's finished or not, you know, you have an opportunity to either release a really good game or ruin your brand reputation as a result of it. And I really just think that Build a Rocket Boy burned their reputation as a result of it. They can absolutely turn it around. They can turn it around. All they got to do is fix the game. Yeah, Doug, exactly. It was probably too ambitious for what it was. It was probably too ambitious for what it was. Give me that floor money. Give me that money. There we go. Which is fine. You can have an ambitious title, but make sure it's finished. All the developers have to do is make sure the titles are finished. There's nothing wrong with having an ambitious idea for a video game, but it has to work out of the box. So, Mr. Coleman, I think they will. I think they will. I do think that Rockstar Games is more focused on getting GTA 6 out. Are they going to make me work for that stupid card? Yes, they are. Yeah, man, I hate this. I got to go to the other room. Rockstar, you guys absolutely suck. Here we go. So we got a shootout. We're going to have a shootout.
You didn't hear from me, but if those guys know you're here, you gotta take them out. Otherwise, you risk the cartel hearing all about it.
All right, everybody's murked.
If no one saw you, we can confidently assume the factory won't
Give me that
see
money.
you either.
Always get your floor money. Ooh, some more floor money. Give me that. Give me that money. A lot of floor money. Lots of floor money. Tony, I actually saw that. I don't know how true that is, man. I don't know how true that is. We got the card. I don't know how true that is. Again, I saw it. I'm not going to put a whole lot of stake into it.
You're done. Bug the hell out.
But I can guarantee you we're not going to see GTA 7 until probably 2040. I'll be in a wheelchair by the time GTA 7 releases. Heaven forbid. Operation Katana, agreed, 100%. Mind's Eye's map needs to be completely free roam. I do agree. What's funny is that the Saints Row reboot had an open world map, a completely free roam map. They managed to do it, but their game still bombed. That game was complete trash. Wolf Sikorsky, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Wolf Sikorsky says they'll never make another Midnight Club because of music licensing. Rockstar Games could do it if they use their own music. Case in point, GTA 3. Everybody remembers GTA 3. There was no licensed music or copyright music in GTA 3. All the music in GTA 3 was developed by Rockstar Games. It was done in studio. So that was that be the biggest difference. They could totally do it if they want. Mr. Coleman says, I got that Saints Row reboot, had to force myself to play it because I bought it. Here's the deal. I kind of want to try the Saints Row reboot, but I'm not going to pay for it. I'm going to wait until Epic gives it away for free, because at some point Epic Games will give it away for free on their storefront. So I'm just going to wait and get it then. I'm not going to buy that game. You know, here's the funny thing. The Saints Row reboot could have worked if it wasn't in any way, shape, or form connected to Saints Row. If it were just some random open world Saints Row clone or GTA clone, it could have worked. If it had nothing to do with Saints Row, it could have worked. The problem is that it was called Saints Row, but had nothing to do with Saints Row. That's why it failed. It's not canon. That person just cut me off. So Doug says, just finished the Cluckin Bell raid. Took forever, kept getting caught by the guards and resetting. Yeah, we're going to do it solo. We're going to do it, silent, sneaky, and completely stealth. That is if I can get the stupid truck back. But yeah, we're totally going to do it completely stealth. Yeah, Mike, I still have... Coming through. I have the original GTA trilogy for the original Xbox. So yeah, I have the original GTA 3. The GTA 3 was ridiculously underrated. That game was ahead of its time. It was basically Rockstar's... That wasn't their first open world game. They had an open world game before that called State of Emergency. It was a game called State of Emergency. It had some really weird camera angles on it, so it kind of made me sick to my stomach. But it was a pretty cool game. But yeah, the original GTA 3 was groundbreaking. That set the basically set the stage for all GTAs moving forward. What the crap? Stupid camera. Sorry about that. That was an accident.
No stopping us now.
Just an average day in Grand Theft Auto. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, Dragonheart. It's good to see you, by the way. But yes, sir. The GTA trilogy, the original trilogy, I'm never getting rid of it. I've got it for the original Xbox, which I think is even backward compatible on the Series X. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. But I have an original Xbox to play it on, so it's not really a big deal. But I'm never getting rid of mine. Never getting rid of it. So Doug asks if I've ever played Driver. No, never played it. Yo, DJ Pooh, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream, brother. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, you know how we do it, man. We got to keep that money grind going. I figured since there's nothing else to do, we'll hop on for a couple of hours and make some money. Gotta love that fat-free water. That diet water. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I'll have to check on it. It sounds familiar, but I've never played it. Yeah, buddy, that fat-free water. Okay, hold on a minute. You guys, I'm going to check this out. Hold on. Let me Google this. Let's type in... Let me Google this really quickly, because I know I've seen this game before. Driver video game. Oh, hold it. Driver game. Oh, okay. I've seen it before. I've never played it. Yeah, I've never played it. Okay. Okay, gotcha. PlayStation original, gotcha. Yo, we just got a massive donation from Craig Dellett. Hey, man, thanks so much for that donation, brother. Much appreciated. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Craig Dellett, who just beat the game again. Hey, man, thanks so much for that donation as always. Thanks for your generosity and thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Everybody, let's get them 07s out there. Let's do it, people. So Craig Dellett says, I'm starting your wheelchair fund just so we can keep you around quite a while longer. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Let's get them 07s out there, people. Let's do it.
Got some cool stuff here for you. Got pretty much everything.
So
in here.
Ruby says, Oliver, have you ever played Gun? Old as heck, but so fun for its time. No, never played it. I've seen it before. I've seen it. I've never played
Hey,
it.
let me know if you have any questions.
Now I'm going to have to check that one out too. Now, here's the deal. A lot of those games that you guys are mentioning are available over on GOG. So if nothing else, I'll probably hop over there and check them out. Okay, last one. Let's go do it. So Mike Jaggersma says, guys, remember the mini PlayStation? Oh, yeah, you're talking about the PS1. Yeah, you're talking about the PS1. It's funny because people tend... Mechanic Gamer, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. People tend to confuse the PS1 with the original PlayStation. They were two different systems. I have the original PlayStation that was released back in 93, 94. I have the original PlayStation. I have one of those systems. Now, the PlayStation 1 or the PS1 was a refresh of the original PlayStation. It's definitely not the same system. It plays the same games, but it's a different system. All right, here we go. The finale. So Soctavis the Great said, GTA 1 I had on the original PlayStation. I tried to get GTA 1. Could never find a copy of it. I could never find a copy of it. That game, for such an old game, that game was really elusive back in the day. That was a hard to find game. And I tried to get a copy of it, but I could never find it. That's why I was super stoked when I found the original GTA trilogy. GTA's... we'll skip the cutscene. GTA's 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. All right, shotguns out. Let's do it. Let the merkouts begin.
Two targets once you're inside. The cocaine and any contraband they keep in the safe.
All right, we're going in stealth, people. That's what she said. We're going in stealth. Oh, Mr. Coleman, absolutely freaking loved Twisted Metal. Absolutely loved it. I've got Twisted Metal on the PSP, and I've got Twisted Metal Black on the PlayStation 2. Absolutely freaking love Twisted Metal. That game was freaking awesome. Twisted Metal was awesome. Especially the crazy clown. The crazy clown, that dude was nuts. Absolutely loved Twisted Metal. I got Twisted Metal on the PlayStation Portable, the PSP, and I've got Twisted Metal Black on the PlayStation 2. Got them both, man. Get wrecked. Get off that phone, buddy. Mechanic Gamer says, I've got the GTA 1 on the PC, don't even have a PC anymore. That's funny. I could never find GTA 1. I could never find it. I'm serious. When I say that, I mean because I've looked. Now, I'm pretty sure I can get a digital copy of it on GOG. Just to let everybody know, I don't buy games on from Steam or Epic anymore. And that's just because I don't like their digital storefront policies. From now on, if it ever possible, I'll buy games from GOG. And GOG storefront is run by CD Projekt Red. Yo, Nomad, what do you know about RC Pro-Am, bro? What do you know about RC Pro-Am? Bro, I freaking loved RC Pro-Am. You're talking about RC Pro-Am on the Nintendo Entertainment System, right? I love the crap. That was one of my favorite games. RC Pro-Am was without a doubt one of my favorite games, man. I absolutely freaking loved that game. It was designed by Rare. Rare coined it. Rare made some good games back in the day, man. Absolutely freaking loved RC Pro-Am. That was one of my favorite games on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Bro, what do you know about RC Pro-Am, bro? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Absolutely freaking love that game. That was a fun game. That game was a ton of fun. Especially how you could upgrade your RC car by picking up basically RC parts on the track. That game was freaking fire back in the 80s. Loved RC Pro-Am. Dark reference. You should be able to, yes. Because technically it's the same account. Yes. Dan Red, yes sir. Rare Coin It was it back in the day. They were one of the best developers for of games for the Super Nintendo, or for the Nintendo, I should say, back in the day. They made some awesome games back in the day, man. Yes, sir. No Man said Paperboy. Oh, yeah, especially Paperboy. Paperboy was fun. Paperboy was a ton of fun. Paperboy was fun. Rare made... I can't think of the name of it, but Rare made a sea game. It was a speedboat game that they made. I can't think of the name of it. But they made a speedboat game where you had to beat up on sea monsters. That game was pretty fun too. So Godlike Billionaire says the 80s was a blur for me. Hey man, the 80s makes the 70s look like the 60s. That's all I gotta say. 80s makes the 70s look like the 60s. Absolutely love the 80s. So Food Fight, I remember Food Fight for the Atari 7800. I remember Food Fight for the Atari 7800. What's funny is that the Atari 7800 was Atari's attempt to literally beat the Nintendo Entertainment System. And it did pretty good for its time. It had a pretty good resurgence too. I do know that if you got an Atari 7800, you got some money. If you have a working 7800, you're sitting on some money. Man, I miss those days, man. I really miss those days. So Godlike Demon says, I do miss my BMX. I wish I could have afforded a BMX back in the day. Okay. Merc. Okay, no keys. Hi there. Get wrecked.
Be advised, the office may be locked. You can find the key or shoot the handle, depending on whether you want to broadcast your presence.
All right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the Cluckin Bell factory is clear. Completely stealth. Another game that Rare made back in the 80s, and what was cool about it was that it was two-player. They made a two-player Marble Madness. How many of you guys remember Marble Madness? Marble Madness was stupid fun. Marble Madness was stupid fun. I love that game. What was cool about it is that it was two-player. And me and my best friend would play the crap out of that game. That was basically a Friday night, order a pizza, get yourself a 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola, just sit back and just have some mindless fun. Yeah, it was Nomad. It was called Marble Madness. Also made by Rare Coin It. It was also made by Rare. That game was stupid fun. Here's one.
You hacked one of the computers? Then find the other connections and retrieve the rest
If I can get away from this crate of meat slurry, ugh. All right, here we go.
Okay, that should have done
So
it.
MG, thanks for joining us, says, my
Safe code.
childhood memories are of me playing 007 on the 64. If you have, here's something I found out recently. If you have a copy of James Bond 007 for the Nintendo 64, you're sitting on a very valuable video
Check the
game.
hacking device for the code to the safe.
I'm talking that game sells for several hundred, just the game by itself sells for several $100. Okay, 97, 52, 18, 97, 52, 18. Let's do it. 97, 52, 18. Give me that money.
All right, we got what we came for.
All right,
Okay, I'm
Let's go.
listening to the radio, and it sounds like that safe triggered some alarm. They're shutting down most of the
All right, give me
roads
that floor
leading away
money.
from the factory.
There we go.
Fortunately, we're one step ahead of them. The getaway car should be right where you left
all right, let's
it.
go.
The fastest means of escape is still a getaway vehicle that you stashed in the garage.
All right, here we go.
Fucking fuck. ¡Hacerte la chingada de aquí!
So Ratiuk says, I've got GoldenEye on a 64. That's another one. That's another one. That game is worth a ton of freaking money, man. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. I don't know what it is about the James Bond games on Nintendo 64, but those games are worth a lot of money. I'm talking a lot of money.
Make sure there's no one in your rear view before you go to the
Dang it.
lockup.
Exquisite asks, should we wait for some retro games stream? If there is interest in it, here's the problem. Here's the thing. I have always said, get wrecked. Because I, as a game collector myself, I'm always a fan of physical media. And I keep the hardware to be able to play those games. If there's interest in like retro gaming on my channel, then I can make it happen. Otherwise, I see quite a few small content creators on YouTube put up what I think are really good videos on retro video games. The problem is that they don't get the notoriety on the platform. In other words, they get buried in the YouTube algorithm. There's just no interest in retro gaming on YouTube unless you're a really big YouTube content creator or Twitch streamer, and you've got a big enough platform. Whereas if you put up any kind of a game, whether it's retro or new, you have an audience for it. So if there's interest in it, then it's something that I can explore. Making short-form content and even long-form content takes a long time. It does take a lot of time. And as a full-time content creator, I have to focus on what's best for the channel. Unfortunately, at this time, retro gaming is just not. It's not. Nobody wants to see it. It's just not very popular on the channel. That doesn't mean that I'm not willing to explore it. Oh. All right, so a note to chat, don't re-chat and drive this stupid off-road vehicle at the same time. So Cam, yes, this is the finale for Cluckin Bell.
For a raid like that, bullets flying, car chases, high on adrenaline. These days, I am perfectly content to listen on an earpiece from a comfortable distance, quaffing on a delicious beverage. On the home stretch now, my friend. Soon you'll wash away the putrid scent of reconstituted meat slurry and finally
Sit
enjoy
tight
the
right here
sweet
for a second.
smell of
Let's get caught up.
success.
Nomad says, I remember Double Dragon and Contras were another couple childhood favorites. Yes, sir. Especially Contra. Especially Contra. What made both of them very good games is that they were both they were two-player capable. They weren't multiplayer, they were two-player capable. So that's what made them good games. Alright, the old Popo is gone. That's what made them very good games. Double Dragon was a ton of fun. But how many of you you guys out there that played on the old Nintendo Entertainment System remembers the Double Dragon knockoff called Bad Dudes? You guys remember Bad Dudes? Bad Dudes was freaking hilarious. Bad Dudes was freaking hilarious. It was basically a Double Dragon knockoff, but it was far more fun. So Cam, you remember? Bad Dudes was stupid fun. It was put out by a company called Data East. Bad Dudes was stupid fun. It was mind-numbingly fun. That's how fun it was. All right, Johnny on the spot. Get off that G spot. Let's call Johnny. Oh, Johnny. There we go. Ricardo Butler, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you remember, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll bring it to you.
Yeah, Data East made some really good games back in the day. Yeah, Cam says, blank top, tank tops, white jogger pants fighting game. Yes, sir. That game was stupid fun. Yep, here's Johnny. Yeah, Nomad. Back in the day, not having to wait for two players, you just push the button, and you and your best friend sitting there just playing the crap out of this game. Mindless fun, man. That was the good old days of early video gaming, man. So Ricardo Butler says, oh, I'm 46, so I remember a lot of those games. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we were just talking about some good old classics, man. Good old classics back in the day. Dan Red says, get out of here. Dan Red says, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out had to be the biggest love-hate Nintendo game out there. I love Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Love the crap out of that game. But that Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun right there. Mike Tyson made a lot of money off of that game. He made a crap ton of money. Of course, then he had his own problems afterwards, but yeah. Oh, jeez. That didn't end well.
Just execute a quick exchange with unusual contact and its mission complete.
That didn't end well. There we go.
Operation has livened up my day-to-day considerably. Makes a pleasant change from people holding up 24/7 stores.
Okay, that's it. Cluckin Bell is done.
I've stopped going to Cluckin Bell after these raids. Just doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, Nomad, exactly. That whole Robin Gibbons situation, she totally ruined his life. We can skip the cutscene here. Buckle Up, Let's Go says Rolling Thunder on NES was a favorite of my brother. Rolling Thunder, man, I've heard of that game. Hold on a second. Hold on. I got to type that in. Hold on. Let's Google NES Rolling. I think I remember this. Yes. I remember this game. Rolling Thunder. I have this one. I got this one. I got that one. Rolling Thunder was fun. that game was a lot of fun. Rolling Thunder was a lot like elevator action. If you guys can remember elevator action, that game was another fun one.
You've had quite a payday.
All right, so we got our 500K. Next up on the money grind list, what time is it? We got some time, so let's go. So Doug says there's a Twisted Metal show. Are you serious? There's a Twisted Metal show? There's a Twisted Metal show. I did not know that, and now I'm going to have to check it out. I didn't know there was a show. Interesting. Okay, people, that's done. I think, first of all, manage. Let's return that. Register MC. Okay. First thing we're going to do, we don't need to re-up and rearm. We can go straight to the FIB file. Fine arts, let's do it.
Coordinates are... Trotman's proud of his security.
All right, let's go, people.
So much so that he sent the LSPD the security specs so they could copy it and use it in their stations. Unlucky for him, I have access to the LSPD's garbage. Looks like there's a sophisticated...
So Cam, I remember Shinobi too. I've got Shinobi on the NES. I've got No, Shinobi was on the Sega Master System. Shinobi was on the Master System. Yeah, those games definitely bring back some memories. Buckle Up Let's Go says, Rolling Thunder had a great soundtrack. It did. Oh, looks like we got some heat. I got to take care of the heat at the Higgins Helitorge.
Okay, these EMP charges are backed up nice. Almost have a little bovine just for you.
Watch out for any armed security. Although your file shows you can be very persuasive. That's a euphemism.
Hey, these are not nice people. Maybe they, I don't know, want EMP to use on hospitals so they can steal all the drugs and turn off the alien's life support? Persuade them without remorse.
He said, these are not nice people. Persuade them without remorse. You heard the man. Worst missiles ever, by the way. All right. Because we're too lazy to push the button. Get the EMPs. So Ricardo Butler says, one of my favorite games growing up was a sports game called Super Dodgeball. Super Dodgeball.
You have the charges, yes? Good. Bring the
Ricardo Butler, what system was that on?
Thank you and goodbye.
Petri, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Draco, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream of some Grand Theft Auto 5 online shenanigans. So it was on NES. Interesting. Super Dodgeball. I don't have it. That game I didn't have. I didn't have that one. So it was on Xbox as well, was it? So it was digital though. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Gonna have to explore that. And you can still play it online today. Wow. Okay. Gonna have to take a look at that. So Robert Talman says, I still have a game for PS3. So that still haven't played it yet. Have you? And if so, is it any good? Robert Salmon, which game was that? Hold on a second. Oh, Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse was actually really good. I remember Splatterhouse. It was one of the bloodiest games ever seen. It was. It was just it was like it was like Grindhouse. It really was. It was ridiculous. But it was actually pretty good because, again, it was some mindless fun. So, as I understand it, yeah, it was pretty good. So, Exquisite asks, have you ever played Resident Evil Classic? No, and that's because I wasn't a fan. I'm still not a fan of horror games. Not really a fan of horror games. Although people that I've talked to that have played Resident Evil, they like it. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Let's go back outside. There we go. And hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for joining us today. The update should be live in the next either 15 minutes or 45 minutes. The weekly update should be going live soon. Okay. Manage. Return. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, we got that knockdown, drag-out fight. Yeah, that's just me. I was never really a fan of horror games. I know some people like them. No. Not really a fan of horror games. Oops. Well, we know we got to go to, hold on a minute. We got to go to LSIA anyway. Since that's where we were heading. All right, we got the knockdown, drag out firefight. Let's do it. Let's go. So, Bunny, today's money grind goal is just a basic, cool $1 million. Ultimately, I would like to see. I'd like to see my account. I'd like to try to hit 1 billion before GTA releases. GTA 6, that is. So Dan Red says Nightmare on Elm Street. NES though. Yeah, I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of Nightmare on Elm Street, the movie. And like I said, that's because I don't like horror movies. They just don't make any freaking sense. So, you know, I didn't see a need to buy the video game.
Why did you do that? No!
That makes perfect sense. My partner's down. All right, get some armor. Let's get a better weapon. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Buckle up, let's go says. Anybody recall an arcade game called Reactor? Yes. Yes, Reactor. That game had some awesome freaking music too. Reactor had some awesome music. Reactor had some awesome music. I actually have Reactor for the Nintendo.
Screw you!
Yeah, that was a massive faceplant.
Screw you! He's down!
He's down!
Drop your weapon!
They got Menendez! I think Frank's hit. I think Frank's dead.
I gotta reload. Total dead. On the floor. You an ass. Help! My buddy's been shot. Help!
My buddy's been shot. Help!
Eat my
My buddy's been shot. My partner got hit.
You an ass.
All right, that's it. Yeah, I have Reactor for the original for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Watch it.
So yeah, Reactor was a ton of fun, man. He's been hit. He's been dead. All right, let's go steal a chopper. Put your hands up. All right, steal a chopper, any chopper. All right, let's go. Yeah, 40 minutes till the update.
I have a contact that can keep the chopper secure until we need it. Former waterboarding expert. Good at keeping quiet. Fly it to the drop-off when you have it.
Okay, hey Cam, we'll see you next time, bro. Take care. God bless to you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Well, Exquisite says, I can't wait to see the GTA 6 NPC lines. As it's going to be interesting. The NPC lines are going to be hilarious. Now, no, we were talking about this during the previous stream. What if Rockstar decides to use AI for the NPCs in GTA 6? That's going to be interesting. Okay, Nomad, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care. God bless you, man. We'll see you next time. We made it. All right, get me off this freaking roof. Last time I did that, I fell off the roof and face planted. That was not a very good look. Okay, leave the area. Yeah, I think the NPC dialogue will be very interesting. Also, okay, Nomad, you're still okay, gotcha. Okay. No problem. We'll be here for at least the next, what, 40-ish minutes or so. First floor. And that's because I have to, we're going to try to do the Union Depository. I think I've got Union Depository ready to go.
Chopper is in.
Shut up. Jody talks too much. Snacks.
I was tempted to keep that kinetic pulse device. A good resort if we have a security breach. But then I remembered the seamstresses, and I could never push the button. The textile front doesn't come with medical.
All right,
Bye.
there we go. So Fieldwind says, I saw a video of an ex-Rockstar dev talking about GTA 7 won't take nearly as long as GTA 5 because of all the AI that they may be using for it. Yeah, and that can either be a good thing or a bad thing. I think artificial intelligence, when used in game development, if it's used properly, I think can be an asset. Because we've seen tech demos of certain games that use artificial intelligence for like NPC dialogue, where it works really well. The problem, of course, is that you've got some AAA game developers that are replacing voice actors and replacing actors in general with and artists and developers and everything else with AI. And you know, it's just not going to make a good. It's not going to be for make a good look for that game. So they can produce a game really quickly with AI, but how good is it going to be? I'm Just Lee. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. All right. Facial recognition. Confirm.
Coordinates
Let's go.
Excuse me, just finishing up another.
We got to go to Davis.
I could kick you in the back of the head. Whatever you type when your face hits the keyboard would be more coherent than the message you just sent me. Yeah, fuck you. My contact.
Jody is hardcore.
To get close enough to scan
Jody
her
is hardcore.
However, she's not cooperating.
She is hardcore.
Location of her group, they're like us, but shitty. Let's take their drone, and if it goes wrong, she takes the heat. Win-win.
All right. Here we go. So Nomad says it's hard to tell if Jody wants to be flirting. I think Jody is always flirting with us. She's got a very unique way of doing it.
He got a private limo there 30 minutes ago.
I think that's just a hardcore ex-FIB agent's way of flirting. I think she's flirting with us, but she's just being stubborn. She's playing hard to get.
Could be some kind of event, a social gathering maybe.
Okay, let's go.
And if you find our guy, get close enough to get a clear scan of his face.
Okay. Activate the drone. Found him. Hi there. That was easy. Too easy. Okay, now we should re-up and rearm.
Scan's coming through. Almost there. Got it. Now, get out of there before anyone sees you. I'll make sure we can spoof any facial rec with what we've got.
Well, we can probably just jump right in. I think we have enough armor. Yes, hey, Dan Red. Yes, sir. There's Mr. Rogers. Looks just like him, too, with that sweater vest. Okay, you know what? I think we have enough body armor to do what we need to do. So let's go right to the finale. Yeah, he's smoking that stuff. Okay, fine arts, let's do it.
This is it.
Okay, MC. So Fieldwind says he just beat the Epsilon mission for the car wash, and the way that Epsilon woman looks at you at the end of the mission made me laugh. I got a better question for you, Fieldwind. How do we know that's a woman? Because she looked kind of manly to me. But, okay, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Just asking. She looked kind of rough. So Dan Red says, what do you call a lazy kangaroo? Oh, here we go. Dad jokes are starting. So what do you call a lazy kangaroo? So Exquisite wants to know, how did I turn off, instantly turn off that voice call? You press down on both the left and right analog sticks. In other words, you tap in on both the left and right analog sticks, that'll stop the call. Craig Dellett says, I'm having marinated pork, scotch fillets on tiger roll with aged cheese and tomato. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Tonight we're having clam chowder and baked garlic chicken. We're doing clam chowder, baked garlic chicken. That's what we're having tonight. But that sounds really good. Exquisite, yes, it's on controller. Yeah, I don't use mouse and keyboard for this game. Mouse and keyboard sucks. All right. There we go. All right, let's do this. Fieldwind says he had soup, beans, and cornbread earlier today. So Fieldwind, did you have sweet cornbread? I love me some sweet cornbread, man. Sweet cornbread all the way. With a nice heap of butter on it. Yes, sir. Love me some sweet cornbread. How long, what is it, about 6 hours? It's not that far. It's only about 6 hours. All right, here we go.
Once you've detonated the charges, the building will go dark. You should have night vision goggles in your pack. Use them to find the maintenance hatch. It'll drop you straight into Trotman's penthouse.
Okay, look, we don't need to crouch. Jeez, that takes forever to walk. What are we crouching for? Yeah, we'll be waiting for you. Okay, here we go, last one. We're on the clock, people, on the clock. And I think, like I said, I think that we've got the Junior Depository ready to go. If not, then I can re-roll. I can re-roll the missions at the auto shop. So Nomad says Superman wears Chuck Norris underwear. How do we know this? All right, here we go. Detonate the EMP. And thank you guys for sticking with us. Just doing a little bit of last-minute money grinding before the event week ends. Actually, the event week should be live for some players now. Some of you may have access to it already.
The art piece should be in Trotman's man cave. It's a glorified
He's down.
Power. So I've calibrated your phone to pick up any frequencies coming from the entry mechanism. Probably a hidden switch. Follow the signal and look for an entry point.
He's down. He's dead.
Site, so watch your six.
Okay, there's no cup. All right, we'll have to do this the hard way. There's like a 50% chance that that cup will be there on the desk, or excuse me, the nightstand next to the bed. We're not going to look for it. Let's just get in here and get this over with.
Remember, when you encounter the rec system, we're prepped. Fingerprints, hack the scanner. Retinas, scan the image.
Exactly. Are you giving me a look? Did you just do what I think you did? Yeah, this is Kyle Preco all over again. Now, Field Win, it's money you should mention the prize ride, or the podium car, I should say. This week's podium car is actually it's a really good podium car. It's a sleeper muscle car. The Bravado Greenwood. It's actually a sleeper muscle car. It's a good one, but I've already got one. I got my Bravado Greenwood from the Lucky Wheel. So I won't be winning it this week, but I will be winning the prize ride at the LS Car Meet. It's the ProGen GP1.
Of stolen goods does bolster the economy. I'm in.
So the ProGen GP1, you got to place top 5 in any LS Car Meet Series race for 4 days in a row, which if you start today, you should be able to get it by Sunday or Monday, which is kind of on the ridiculous side. All right, let's go.
A pressure plate, huh? Neat device. I'd get out of there if I were you. Looks like it triggered something, but I don't know what. The elevator's run on a backup generator. Get to the base.
They shot him.
Take whatever car you get to first. We need you out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Kyle Perico. Nomad says you have to be online to play in races. Yes. And you also have to play in public sessions. It specifically says not participate, but you have to place top 5. You can't place top 5 if no other players are playing the race.
There. Buyer's ready for us.
So unfortunately, you do have to play in public. You do have to play in a public session. There has to be at least one other player in that session with you. Exquisite says just do drag. You could do drag races. It says any LS Car Meet Series race, so that's true. Okay, let's go. Let's steal the, hold it. Somebody just shot me. Where is that dude? Got him. Oh, he ain't dead yet. Hold up. Okay, he's dead now. Now he's dead. Now he's dead. Game over. What's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Let's go. That was easy. So what's the topic of conversation? We were talking about how to win this upcoming event week's prize ride. So this week, the prize ride is the ProGen GP1, which is a really nice supercar. You got to place top 5 in any LS Car Meet Series race for 4 days in a row. Now, you can do it with drag races. The 4 day in a row requirement, that's the only difficult part because you have to make sure you place top 5 for 4 days in a row. Otherwise, placing top 5 is easy. Placing top 5 is real easy.
Watch it, shithead!
And there we go. And that is totally not my character's face. Totally not my character's face. Okay, so this should put us at $700,000 for today's money grind, as I'm standing there covered in blood. Yep. All challenges complete. That was easy. Okay, I think we have time to do... I think we got time for the Union Depository, but what we're going to do... And look at that, the nightclub safe is full, so we're going to get the money out of the nightclub safe. Let's disband for a sec. Preferences, agency. Let's re-up and rearm. Yeah, Matthew, that is totally not my face. Exquisite says it's not just easy, but it's also guaranteed. So, Exquisite, let me ask you something, because I typically don't do the drag races. I'm assuming that there's only 2 players in a drag race. And I'm asking because I typically don't do drag races in Grand Theft Auto. Okay, so Game Over says 4. So there's 4 people in the drag race. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I think we got snacks. So Cam says 4 people. Nomad asks, can drag bikes be used? That is a good question. I'm not sure. Can they be used? Exquisite says, you can just AFK top 4 always guaranteed. Good point. Good point. Good point. There you go. You don't have to win a drag race. Good point. He's absolutely absolutely correct. So shout out to Exquisite.
So what you looking for?
Shout out to Exquisite for that one. That is absolutely true. You don't even have to finish the race. That is absolutely true. That's it. I guess what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Cheating. Let's see. Pistols. AP. I think I got everything I need. Heavy weapons. Body armor. Let's put some armor on. Machine guns.
Need any more?
Heavy rifles we didn't use. Okay, we're good. Heavy weapons.
Yup. Gotta load up before you head out.
Okay, we're ready. Let's go to the auto shop. Preferences. Oh, no, Cam, I'm just kidding about the cheating part. I'm kidding about the cheating part. Just kidding about that. I'm just kidding about that. No, it's not cheating because you're just sitting in there. You're just sitting in the game. That's it. You're just sitting there. That's not cheating. That's playing the game. I was just kidding about that. So Kuma says,
Hey.
yeah, it's just like Nomad. It's just like weed delivery. Exactly. Kuma says, drag races and public sessions are toxic AF. Players will ram into you in an attempt to take you out. Disgusting. Well, now we know the purpose behind a public session. Now we know the purpose behind a public session. Okay, so check it out, people. We have the Union Depository all ready to go. Let's do it. Boss, MC, start. Let's do this.
Are you ready?
Shut up. I do not want to listen to that chicken head run her mouth. All right, so let's go. And thank you guys so much for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. We're running the Union Depository. Yeah, you got to shut her up quickly, otherwise she'll keep talking. I do not want to hear that chicken head talk. We don't want to talk to her. The funny story behind Sasanta and KDJ, or specifically KDJ, his part in Grand Theft Auto Online, KDJ, a.k.a. Kenny Dixon Jr., he's a real DJ from Detroit. He's a real DJ. He's a real person. He said in an interview back in 2023, I think it was, where he absolutely hated his role in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. He hated it. So I don't think we'll ever see him make a return. As far as KDJ, she'll probably be one of the dime girls in GTA 6. All right, let's go.
You're wide open. You got nowhere to go now.
Once you get that pass, it's time to dip. Take the elevator down to the garage and steal the security team's car. I bet you every dollar I got is an SUV. If you lucky, they got
All right.
gear or outfits or some shit in there that'll help you blend right in at the bank when you pull up for the job.
Come on!
There's like one dude left alive in here. Where is he?
Fucker!
Found him. Yo, we just got a massive donation from Nomad. Hey, brother, thanks for that donation, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Nomad, who just beat the game. Hey, brother, thanks so much for that donation. Thanks for your generosity. And as always, thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you. Nomad says, enjoying the stream. Cheers. Hey, brother, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that donation. Thank you so much. And the apartment is on fire. Let's get this thing and get out of here before we burn up. Woodcroft, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Will you get the stupid key? All right, we got it. Yeah, this place is on fire. Oh, my God. It's on fire. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Save me, Tom Cruise. Okay, hold it. All right, let's go. All right, here we go.
You're fucking done.
He's been hit.
You fucking piece of shit.
I will just hide in here for a second. Yeah, exactly. The odd man's on fire.
Screw you.
Everybody dead?
I'll kill you. You piece of shit.
My buddy's been shot. Help. It's Huntington. Huntington's hurt. Hey, everybody. Huntington's hurt. Just to let you guys know, Huntington's hurt. Newsflash, everyone. Huntington's hurt. All right, let's go. One of the absolute worst handling SUVs in the game, by the way, right here.
When you get the SUV, drop it off somewhere near the bank. Thinking through though, know where the cops might notice it. That includes the auto shop. I sent a couple of spots where it should be good.
Shortcut. Like I said, one of the worst handling SUVs in the game right here. Exactly, Dan Red. Poor Huntington. This thing absolutely sucks. So Big Jacques says it's light AF. Yeah, this thing sucks. This is one of the worst handling SUVs in the game. Nomad says this game still looks fantastic. I would agree with that after almost 12 years, because we got to remember Grand Theft Auto Online is almost 12 years old. This game still looks pretty good. Now, it's going to look pretty archaic when GTA 6 comes out, but, you know, GTA 6 ain't out yet. Let's go. Boom. There we go. Making some money. Okay, where the crap is my auto shop? There we go. As I'm covered in blood. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, I think Huntington is a liability to have on team. Yeah, Huntington is always getting shot or something like that, isn't it? Huntington is definitely a liability. I would agree with that. All right. Hey, shut up. I buy, chicken head. Don't talk to me. Let's go. LSIA, let's do it.
Hey, listen up.
Shut up. Oh. Yeah, Kuma, somebody got to get shot. Yeah, might as well be Huntington, right? It's Huntington. Huntington's hurt. Yeah, Kuma. Exactly. Huntington is literally taking one for the team. Yep. So Mixed Jester R, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Asks, did you work in radio or podcasts, something like that? Because your voice is so... I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I have never worked in radio or broadcasting. Thought about it, but... because I saw where radio was going in terms of being a viable career, especially since everything is all digital streaming now. Radio stations, especially local radio stations, are all they're gone. They're gone. They're being basically taken over by large corporate broadcast studios now. And of course, when you look at Sirius XM, they're the only ones that really matter anymore. So because okay, he's dead. No, he's not. He's dead now. Simply because of the way that the way the radio business, the broadcasting business was trending, I made a decision not to enter any sort of communications field, if you will. I went to college for computer science, and that's because that's something that I actually had a passion for. But I've often been told that I have a face made for radio and a voice to match for whatever it's worth. That's also one of the reasons why I started YouTube content creation. That was to put my voice to work. Ultimately everything. What's up, man? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just doing a little bit of No Man's Sky. I wish it was No Man's Sky. Just some Grand Theft Auto Online Thursday. Impromptu live stream, by the way. Now, real talk, I was considering starting a podcast, believe it or not. But I want my channel to be apolitical. And, hey, Craig Dillard, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I do have my own political views, but, you know, when we're here playing a game like Grand Theft Auto, for example, we're here playing video games. That's what we're doing. We're here to play video games. We're here to chill out, vibe, have a good time. You know, we're not here to get all, you know, rough and rowdy over today's politics. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't started a podcast on my channel yet. Now, if I would ever do podcasting, if you will, I would probably have a completely separate YouTube channel for that. Only because I want gaming-centric content and politically-centric content, excuse me, to be completely separate. Yeah, when we're here playing video games, we're playing video games, and that's what it should be all about. So Drenko says gaming podcast. And we can do that too. We can totally do that too. Like I said, nothing is off the table. And it is something that I'm thinking about. I just have to figure out a way to coordinate all that stuff.
When you find the bank manager's car, wait for him to leave and then get on his ass. Don't get on it too hard though. We want to keep him cool. If he sees you, this shit is over.
Is he driving his car yet? Yeah, he is. That dude's still parked. What the crap? So Mixed Jester R says TGG and Dark Viper collab. Yeah, ultimate everything. Yeah, politics has no place in gaming. Absolutely none. Agreed 100%, man. Agreed 100%, bro. And like I said, that's why I want my YouTube channel to be apolitical. You know, if I were to do something politically centric in terms of, we totally made a wrong turn. It would be a completely separate. It'd be a completely separate channel. The funny thing is that now, if you look at a podcast, for example, when you look at the political landscape, independent news channels are doing gangbusters. They're literally doing gangbusters. So if you're someone that's out there trying to get quick views and clicks and stuff like that, or if you have a real vested interest in news media, then that's a way to go. But, you know, again, when we're here playing videos, playing video games, we're here to play video games. And that's the way it should be. We're all about playing video games, having a good time, sitting back, chilling out. Mixed Justin. Yeah, gangbusters. Gangbusters is an old school term that means it's doing really well. It's doing really well. So gangbusters just means doing really well. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oops, sorry about that.
Where you at? Let me guess. The hotel. Players ain't never original, y'all.
Yeah, we're totally at the wrong hotel, by the way.
When you see him, try to get a good shot of him hooking up and send it to me. Just first base, though, y'all. This a family show.
How is she going to be talking about a family show when all she does is have phone sex with KDJ? Seriously? That is the last person to talk about first base. So where's this guy? Found him. Hey, I just took the picture. What the crap? You know what's funny? Anybody here notice that the bank manager looks like Martin Madrazo? And she is kind of thick. She is definitely kind of thick. I don't blame him. Hey, I don't blame him at all. I'm not hating. I'm not hating on him at all. She is pretty thick. She is pretty thick. Let's go.
Oh, this fool is toast, y'all. He gonna hand over them vault codes as soon as his lion cheating ass sees this shit.
So Prince of Persia says gangbusters. That's hot. Yeah, that's an old man's term, actually. Okay, do we need to re-up and rearm? I think we do. Health, body armor. Yeah, we're going to re-up and rearm. Let's go to the agency. He said, I called them... Ruby Piano says, I call them Joe and Mika. They do like it. Looks just like them, too. Just looks like them. Totally looks like them, too. Okay, where the crap is my agency? Shut up, Simeon. There, so it's right there. Looks just like Joe and Mika. That is true. So Greg Dillon says, I get the wrong one all the time. Hey, I'm not hating on that bank manager. She's super thick. I don't blame him at all. You know, that means his wife is not handling her business. That's what that means. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Settle down, chat. Settle down. Yeah, Dan Rare says, hate it when it does that. Yeah, I took that picture and it didn't register, man. What the crap? Yeah, ultimate everything. She was as thick as yesterday's Yesterday's bowl of grits. She was as thick as yesterday's bowl of grits. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we need to re-up and rearm.
Anything I can do for you, boss? I'll be here.
Yeah, she's as thick as yesterday's pancake batter. That's how thick she is. Yeah, Kuma, you know what I'm talking about. That means somebody ain't handling their business at home. Somebody's not doing their job at home. That's what that's all about. Let that bank manager have his fun. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everybody settle down. Settle down, chat. Settle down. Okay, snacks. All right, let's run this. And by snacks, I mean Imani. What's up, girl? How are you? It's good to see you. Miss Super Thickness right there.
See ya.
The one and only.
All right. Oh, let's
Everything
see.
in here.
Machine gun.
Need any more?
Shotgun. Assault.
That'll light them up.
And heavy.
Yup. Gotta load up.
Body armor. Okay, we're ready. Let's do it. Totally didn't need to do
You
that.
saw where we were from? You know how far Franklin made it. Me too. Shit. Just a different route.
All right, let's go. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, ladies and gents, look like the weekly update is live. The update is live. So let's see, what do we got for weekly challenges, by the way? Challenges weekly. So you have to complete any 3 jobs from Smoke on the Water. So 3 jobs from Smoke on the Water for a 100K bonus. If you guys noticed, if you go to GTA Series Videos page, on Twitter, they have a picture of a Smoke on the Water hoodie. They got a Smoke on the Water hoodie. Now, for whatever reason, that hoodie is not unlockable during this event week. But I'm assuming that we'll be able to get it at some point. So Craig Dillon asks, can we share gameplay usernames here? I don't want to break the rules. My rules state don't ask for usernames. And that's basically for people that come to my live stream and asks me for my username. Typically, when some people ask that, not all the time, it's not all the time nefarious, but some people do have ill intent. The deal is that whether you're on PC or console, if somebody gets your username, or if you just share your username, they can inadvertently join your game session and just wreak all kinds of havoc. Okay, especially if you're on PC. So that's one of the reasons why I've got that rule set up. I don't want people just jumping into my session because guess what? They're not invited. But because this game uses a stupid peer-to-peer network, that can happen, even if you're on console. So I actually had to go into my console and turn all that crap off so people can't just jump in. Now, if you want to link up with somebody out there in chat and you guys want to have like an invite-only session or a crew session and you're comfortable with sharing your username, that's perfectly fine. But that's more for people that come into my live stream and ask me for my username. Those people get permabanned. So, but if you're comfortable with it, then that's perfectly fine. Okay. Okay, people, let's do it. The robbery. I think once we finish this, we may have just enough time. So Nomad says, if PC is so corrupt, why do all the YouTube creators swear by it? Because you have some of the YouTube creators that are doing some of the corruption. Some of the content creators are doing the corruption. And that's a true statement. The PC version of Grand Theft Auto, specifically Legacy, is plagued with cheaters. Cheaters and modders, and it's got a real modder hacker problem. Now, that also exists in some form on the expanded and enhanced version on PC. Even though BattleEye anti-cheat works really well, it's not 100% foolproof. Modding and hacking is still a problem in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, especially on the PC. Now, that being said, you've got those PC players on 5M. 5M has better security. It's not foolproof, but 5M does have better security. So you have a lot of content creators that are playing the PC version of GTA on 5M, roleplay. So that's different. That's different than the regular version of GTA. So, Hisam Hazma, hey, how's it going, man? Long time no see. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, people, let's do it. William Koza, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. Okay, let's take the Tailgater S. You know what? Where's my red car? Give me the red car. Where's it at? There we go. I'll take my red BMW. There we go. Give me that BMW. Yeah, Dan Red. 5M has much better security. It does. And that's because Rockstar is not managing it.
Let's go rob a bank. Let me get
And that is a true statement.
Ooh, I've been waiting on this call, baby.
We moving.
This my shit. The Union Depository, this is the motherfucking big leagues now, y'all. Hit me with that plan again, baby girl.
We pick up the security car, leave the getaway.
They totally didn't
walk
need that
right
street
in the
light.
front door, walk right out with the gold. Then all we gotta do is drive it over to this contact you got.
That's right. Now this lady who paying us is a shady ass motherfucker.
Yeah, so Craig Dellett,
Like
that's
she
my
wearing
BMW,
government
man.
issue
That's my
pants too, kinda
BMW
shady. So we ain't fucking
M3. That's my
around with
M3
this
right
one.
there. So
Keep us
Mix
on
Justice
headset.
says 5M
Let's
has a
do
lot of
this.
problems with stability.
Y'all in uniform. So
Got
get in
5
the
months
mindset. Get them ID badges
with
shiny.
Rockstar editor
We playing
problems.
this low and
Yeah,
slow.
5M is not foolproof,
That's
but
right.
in terms of its
And you know what
security,
real
it's
security
better
guard
than
motherfuckers
it's
don't
better
be
than normal
doing.
GTA Online.
Waving their guns around and
Not
shit.
by much, but it's definitely
You
better.
draw down, you as good as caught. Remember, your private
Yeah, Ultimate
security.
Everything, I wish
Gotta
those two
play
would
the
shut
part,
up.
You dig?
Just look like you itching to shoot someone,
I wish
but don't
those two
know how
would
to
shut
flick
up.
the safety.
Yeah, try to look like you got a head injury and you failed the LSPD psych test. You know, you're a little slow.
Don't say nothing to
All right, let's
guard.
go.
Just flash your ID and eyeball that motherfucker.
I really wish she would stop talking.
All right, let me see your ID.
All right, let me see your ID. Buddy, I should tear that mustache off your face. As we're floating above the ground.
Okay, on you go.
And this
Just
dude's
swipe your
clipping
fastest
through the
on the
ground.
elevator, it'll take you right down.
You guys see
I
that?
ain't got all day over here.
Nice.
He's
Sounds
clipping through the
like we
ground.
through.
The car should send the elevator down to the basement.
Oh my God, this game. Hey Moses, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Next stop, the vote, right, babe?
Oh, Ruby, they didn't fix it. It's still broken.
Hope y'all limbered up.
It's
That's
still
solid.
broken. It ain't fixed.
We have
There
it.
just happened to be a motorcycle parked there. It ain't fixed yet. Ultimate Everything is correct. You can skip the dialogue. Let's skip that cutscene, by the way.
Yo, you in?
You
Why
can
y'all
skip their
whispering,
dialogue,
Kay?
but it's okay.
I'm hyped, girl. Shit, how the fuck you so chill?
Cause it's my
All right, let's get the
job.
goal.
You wanna fluster my shit, you better get on your back, player.
Damn. All right, y'all, get that gold upstairs before this girl give me another fucking thing to be thinking about.
Yeah, I'm getting shot at, and these two are having phone 6.
Shit, I know that sound. We busted.
I thought the ID took care
Craig
of that
Dellett,
shit.
that's perfectly fine, man. Like I said, that's fine. If you feel comfortable teaming up with other people in the community, for example, if you feel comfortable giving other players your gamer tag, if you will, so they can link up with you on your respective platform, that's perfectly fine.
Soon as your bag's
But
full, we
again,
pull the
that
plug
rule
and
is
get the hell
mostly
out.
for
Cops gonna be hitting you with
me,
everything they got.
and for some people that like to come into my, especially these stupid idiot trolls that like to come into my stream and think they're going to try any trolling. All right, let's go. I need to get the gun out. Skip the cutscene. Let's do it.
Oh shit, sounds like a war zone out there.
Keep your head down. Just get to the parking lot.
All right, we got those two.
Drive these motherfuckers. Get behind the wheel.
You might as well give an officer's business out.
Okay, I'll get caught up on the chat in just a second. I know I shot that dude. There we go.
Fuck him up. We got a man down.
We got a man down.
Die, motherfucker.
All right. Ha, Mr. Milk, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right. Okay. Yeah, I knew that dude was back there. Okay. All right, hold it. Crew support, diversion. Great Dane, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Okay, crew support is out. Craig Dellett, no, this is aim assist partial, and that's because I'm on controller.
We've lost visual on the suspect. Get some cover.
Call an ambulance.
Requesting backup. We need backup.
Okay, let's let crew support do its job. Crew support absolutely sucks. Those guys absolutely suck.
What the hell is that sound, y'all? What ragged ass car y'all driving?
Yo, y'all better be fixing to drive that shit.
I really wish those two would shut up. I'm being shot at. They're worried about the car I'm driving around in.
Y'all put the motherfuckers in your rearview mirror yet?
Relax, Kay. This the fun part. Y'all know these fools can't drive for shit.
They're so concerned about the car that I'm
I feel
driving.
you, but this client is real insistent that her face don't get seen by no cops.
Ain't no one hit a cop like a cop in a suit.
Yeah, love the way that NPC just ran into the car. Out of nowhere. Start climbing, buddy. Yeah, crew support only works half the time. It doesn't work all the time. It does not work all the time, let me tell you.
Hey, how we know this client of yours is legit, Kay? This ain't some entrapment bullshit.
She cool, she cool. She need us more than we need her. Came to me because I ain't from around here. Ain't no LSPD or any other kind of files on me. I keep my shit protected, baby.
Aye, babe. I know you do. If she good with you, she good with me. Why the hell they after a shit ton of gold, though?
Same reason as anybody else, baby. Just a different color hustle.
Ha! Long as they money green, I'll take it.
Let the church say amen, baby.
Amen.
me.
All right, let's go. Hold it. Okay, let's go. We're out of here. So Ruby says, what's with all the cars not being able to roll over a body? That's because the bodies are apparently made of freaking concrete. Oh, looks like cops are going to give me a hard time today, huh? Yeah, Dan Red, exactly. That's pretty much what I do. So Nomad says, I look forward to playing the auto shop missions for the first time. They are definitely fun the first time around, and more to the point, I think the auto shop contracts are good money. I think they're pretty decent money for what you're doing. Each auto shop contract takes about 20 minutes to complete. And even the lowest paying auto shop contract will give you 160K. So the Union Depository gives you, this pays
Damn
270,
straight, baby.
which is
Let's
pretty
get
good.
This shit dropped off and let's get paid.
All right, that's it. Easy money. Easy money. Cops are gone. Yeah, the auto shop is one of my favorite properties. Believe it or not, the LS Tuners DLC is one of my favorite DLCs. It is. In spite of the fact that we got a chicken head and a washed up DJ as points of contact, and they really treat you disrespectfully.
You made it? She just gave me the green light.
The DLC is actually pretty good. And there she is, Miss Government Pantsuit. Miss Government Pantsuit, super thick too. She got a booty. Look at the way she just one-armed that big bag of gold. Look at the size of that booty. Definitely tell she's Miss Government Pantsuit. Red Panda, what's up, brother? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. All right, so we've got one more thing to do so that we can make our 1 million for today. So Damara says, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. I've been getting sick a lot from my servers lately. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everything's going well. So Joker says, hey, you're still on. I thought you'd have made 1 million already. Joker, we're just about there. We're almost there. Almost there. I need to go to the nightclub. Gamer67, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you missed the notification. Stupid YouTube. It's the YouTube notifications, man. So we need to go, first of all, let's not be an MC. Let's go to the nightclub, get that money. Nightclub safe is full AF. Let's go get it. So this is what we're going to do. Let's have a short Q&A session. The Q&A session is part of the live stream where we sit back, we chill out, have a bit of a conversation before wrapping things up. So, Red Panda, let's back up. Red Panda says, what do you think about the FIB missions? I love them. I think the FIB files are awesome, man. I think they're awesome. The only one I don't like is the stupid black box file. And that's because that's like the McTony robberies of the FIB files. But in general, they're pretty fun. You're making 200K in about 20 minutes. So they're pretty decent. The payout's good. The properties are cheap. Plus you get a 10-car garage with the property. So it's pretty good. So Ruby Piano, the rebreathers are partially fixed. They're usable again, but the stupid indicator still glitches out at Kaio. So Rockstar partially fixed it. I swear, if it's raining outside, I'm going to flip my stuff. I got to get the laundry soon. Let's fix our popularity. Let's do that first. So Buddy asks, are you going to go over the new week today? Oh, you're talking about the weekly update? I usually post my weekly updates on Friday my time, which for many people is still Thursday. But that's because I get my information directly from Rockstar's Newswire. So I like to make sure my information's correct. That's why I wait a day. Okay, so MC. So Jay's Beats, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Jay says, hey, Oddman, just started PC version of GTA Online like yesterday. You'll enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. I'm hoping that you're playing on the enhanced version, which is a bit more safer in terms of the cheating hacker problem. But this game will consume. It'll consume and enthrall you. It'll consume all of your time. Okay, so we need to rebook a DJ. There we go. DJ's been rebooked. So we are in Q&A session. This is the part of the live stream where we sit back, chill out, have a bit of a conversation before wrapping things up. We're about to make our $1 million so far. No, we're not going to. Screw that VIP. I don't care about him. All right, let's get the money out of the wall safe once we get this money. Okay, Mechanic Gamer, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Take care of yourself. God bless to you, man. Have a good day at work, brother. We'll see you next time. Give me that money. So now we're officially at the $1 million mark for today's money grind. So we're done. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's make the rounds. Let's make the rounds, shall we? Let's not be an MC. Let's go to the casino. Let's go to the casino and take a look at the casino car this week. Preferences. Casino. We are in Q&A session. So this is the part of the stream where we sit back, chill out, have a bit of a conversation. So, Exquisite, what did we do for the past event week? I bought... you know what I did? I got the Benny's upgrade for the Karen Sultan. I got the Benny's upgrade for the Karen Sultan because I've always wanted to get an upgraded Karen Sultan. Yo, we just got another massive donation from Craig Dillett. Hey, man, thank you so much, brother, for that donation. I appreciate you, everybody. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Craig Dillett, who just beat the game again. Hey, man, thank you so much for your donation, as always. Thanks for your generosity, and thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Craig says, thanks again for another great stream. I'm going to keep adding to the wheel, chair fund. Keep it up for a long time. Will do, brother. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that donation, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. I am Tashar. What's up, man? Long time no see, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This current event week is going to be really good for money grinding. The double cash and RP on Smoke on the Water is pretty fire, in my opinion. Okay, let's go to the casino. Yo, we got a massive donation from Dan Red. Hey, man, thank you so much for that donation, brother. Much appreciated. Everybody. Let's keep the 07s going, people. Get them 07s up there in chat. Proper hand salute, people. Let's do it. To Dan Red, who just beat the game. Hey, brother, as always, thanks for your generosity. Thanks for your donation. And, of course, thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is what they went for the Greenwood? That's the customization for the Greenwood. I think they should have went for more of a stock car look on this one. So Omega XLR 8, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Rockstar should have went with a more stock car look for this one, man.
The action is hot at our
It's okay, but that purple and that white livery, that ain't it. That ain't it, man. I'm sorry, that ain't it. That ain't it. Okay, so we see what the podium car is. I've already got a Greenwood, so I'm not going to win this one. Yeah, Craig Dellett, I'm not impressed. Here's the deal. The Greenwood is a sleeper muscle car. The Greenwood is a sleeper muscle car, seriously. It's a very good performing muscle car. I think it's top 5. I think the Greenwood is top 5 in the muscle cars class. I think. And yeah, it does wheelies. It definitely does wheelies, but that customization ain't it. That ain't it, I'm sorry. He said, looks like the back end is falling off. It does, doesn't it? It does. Okay, let's go to the LS car meet. Yeah, Nomad. I think it's in top 5. That's according to Digital Car Addict. It's either top 5 or top 10. It's one of those two. But it's a sleeper muscle car. It's reasonably fast for what it is. Okay, let's go to LS car meet, so we can take a look at the prize ride. I will have to double check Digital Car Addict's video. I get my information from him because he's probably the most well-versed on vehicle performance in Grand Theft Auto. So, Mr. Coleman, you can do a wheelie in muscle cars. Muscle cars are specifically designed for wheelies, believe it or not. They're the only cars in the game that can do wheelies. You got to do some weird trick. Yo, we just got another massive donation from Dan Red. Hey, man, thanks for making it rain, brother. Much appreciated. Everybody, let's keep those 07s going out there in chat. Proper hand salute to Dan Red, who just beat the game again. Thank you so much, brother, for that massive donation. Thanks for your generosity. And as always, man, thank you for your support, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bunny, yes, Digital Car Addict. I get my information from him because when it comes to vehicle performance, he's like the go-to source for vehicle performance in Grand Theft Auto. And yeah, if you don't know who he is, he's one of the biggest GTA content creators on the platform with over 600,000 subscribers. So nothing but love for Digital Car Addict. Okay, so what? Where's the what? Do you guys see this? Where's the freaking car? Rockstar. Where's the car? What the crap? What? Oh my God. How do you break? How does Rockstar break the prize ride? Rockstar just broke the prize ride. Where's the freaking car? Do you guys see this? How the hell am I going to win a car that's not there? Yeah, exquisite. Let's try to relog. I did change sessions. So the car should be here. What the crap, dude? Seriously? Oh my God. Rockstar, I swear, you guys are the gifts that keep on giving. Let's go to main menu. Let's go to story mode. Let's go to story mode and let's come back in. Yeah, Mr. Coleman, the invisible car looks very clean, doesn't it? Yeah, Craig, we win in nothing. There's nothing there to win. Oh my God. Rockstar, you guys. Rockstar Games, people. Rockstar Games. Multi-billion-dollar AAA game developer, Rockstar Games. No, Dan Red, you get nothing and you'll like it, and you'll pay us money for it. You get nothing and you'll like it. So Woodcroft says it's the invisible livery. Yeah, it's the stealth camouflage livery. That's what it is. Makes the whole freaking car disappear. Yeah, let's see if relogging helps. So Ricardo Butler says he doesn't have it either at the LS car meet. I swear, Rockstar, these guys. Yeah, the freaking car is it's not there. I swear, Rockstar. Yeah, Danvers, I said good day, sir. Rockstar Games. Rockstar, fix your game. Fix this broken game. You have got to be kidding me. Multi-billion-dollar AAA game developer, they forgot to give us a car, a prize ride. Just out of curiosity, LS Car Meet Prize Ride Challenge. So we got to place top 5 for 4 days in a row. But what are we winning? Yeah, Ruby Piano, what the hay bales, right? What the freak? What the actual freak here? Oh my God, Rockstar. Oh well, Exquisite. There it is. There's your podium, your prize ride. There's the prize ride. Oh my God. So we get to win a truck. Apparently, we get the stupid truck. I don't know. Rockstar Games, I swear. The gifts that keep on giving. Yeah, there's your car, people. I do like this C8 Corvette. The C8 Corvette looks pretty fire. I like that. Although, in real life, I'm a fan. I would prefer to get a C7 Z06 Corvette rather than the C8 Z06. I just like the styling and design of the C7 Z06. Yeah, Exquisite, exactly. Rockstar at its peak, as always. They missed a whole freaking car. You gotta love Rockstar Games, I swear. Okay, well, that's that. So we know what the prize ride is. Absolutely freaking nothing. Oh my God. That's funny. That's legit funny. That's legit funny. That's a nice customization on that C8. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Yeah, you know, the one thing I don't like about the C8 Corvette, the real-life C8 Corvette, is the tail light. Not the tail light design, but the trunk or the front design, or the rear deck lid design and bumper. It's too square. I think it's way too square. So it's a little too squared off. Now, surprisingly, the GTA version looks better than the IRL version, but, you know. So Craig Dellett says, yep, even with nothing on the PlayStation 4. Now, that's BS. So Rockstar legit broke it. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. Had to answer the phone. The phone called me a bunch of names, so I had to answer it. Okay. Oh. That is kind of ridiculous. So Nomad says it's a horrible design. They messed up the vet with that rear engine. I think for the Corvette purists, I think if you look at the C7 Z06 or the C7 Corvette, and compare it to the C8, you see some similarities with the back end of the vehicle. I like what they did with the C7 Z06 or the C7 Corvette. I don't so much mind that Chevrolet went with a rear engine Corvette. Don't mind that at all. But I do think they screwed up the design on it. I think they screwed up the rear end design. The front of the car looks fine. The front of the car looks perfectly fine. But that being said, if I had a choice between a C8 and a C7 Z06, I would get a C7 Z06 all day long, without a doubt. I would buy a C7 Z06 Corvette all day long. I think the C7 Z06 is the best looking Corvette ever made. Well, no, not the best looking. The first gen, the C1 Corvette, yes, is a good one. Brandon Cartwright, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for breaking that like button, man. I appreciate you. We are in Q&A session, by the way. We're about to wrap things up. But yeah, I think, I do think that Chevrolet, I think they screwed up the back end on this car. It's just the way the back end doesn't look right to me. It looks fine in game. In game, it looks okay. In real life, it looks like somebody took a cardboard box and put taillights on it. That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody took a cardboard box cutout and put taillights on it. That's my problem with it. The rest of the car looks fine. But I just don't like the way the rear end is designed on this one. But if you guys... I'm Just Lee says, I look like a security guard at the LS Car Meet. I do, don't I? Hey, Group 6 in the house, mofo. Group 6, mofo. That's right. We're making sure everything is safe up in here. Look out. Coming through. Security coming through, mofo. That's right. But like I said, if I had a choice between a C7 Z06 and a C8 Z06, I would, without a doubt, get a C7 Z06. I would, without a doubt, get a C7 Z06. That's my favorite Corvette. For one thing, the C7 Z06 worked out. It worked out all the problems with the C6 and the C5 and the C4. All the problems with it. And now, granted, the C7 Z06 has its own set of issues, but they're not that bad. When Chevrolet introduced the C8, they gave us a whole new set of problems. So if I had a choice between a C7 and a C8, I would, without a doubt, buy a C7 Z06. Like I said, I don't mind. I don't mind the way the car looks. I think it looks fine from the front end all the way back to the mid-engine. But it looks like, I swear, Chevrolet took a cardboard box. In the back here, they took a cardboard box and cut in some taillights. That's what it looks like. They added taillights to it. I just don't like the way that looks. Although it looks fine in game, it just doesn't look fine in real life. So Ruby says, security needs to investigate the missing prize. Ruby, you're not lying. Where the freak is the prize ride, Rockstar? Here's my fear. This is a legitimate fear. If we win the prize ride and Rockstar hasn't fixed it, do we actually get the freaking prize ride? Do we get it? There's supposed to be a car right there. So Nomad says, mine will be a C7 ZR1. I like the ZR1. The C7 ZR1, yes. I like the ZR1. The reason I said C7 Z06 instead of a ZR1, and that's because I can afford a C7 Z06. I can afford to get a C7 Z06 used. I can't afford a ZR1. So ZR1 is easily 120,000. But I could get a used C7 Z06 for like 40 or 50. So that's why. That's all. Well, yeah, the ZR1 is the best Corvette. That's the fastest one on the road, so yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We don't even get a prize ride this week. Rockstar, you guys, I can't wait to see. I want to see Digital Car Addict's video because he's going to post his weekly update later on today. I can't wait to see his video on this. It's going to be hilarious. This is funny. Okay, so ladies and gents, it is 6:39 p.m. for me. I got to go get some food on the table before my wife comes home and beats me up. This was a fun live stream. Thank you guys for joining us on this impromptu Thursday live stream. Yeah, Nomad, the supercharger on that thing makes it ridiculous. It makes it dummy fast. Makes it dummy fast. It does. Declan, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're wrapping things up. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining us on this impromptu Thursday live stream. This was a fun live stream. We made a cool $1 million during today's live stream. I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. Now, the next GTA 5 online stream will be Saturday. This coming Saturday, Japan Standard Time. Hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. But until then, so hold on a minute. Declan says I got scammed. Oh, so what happened, bro? What happened? You got scammed? So what happened? Hold on a second. What happened? Before we leave, also, everybody, hit that like button for me before you leave. Please hit that like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. Let me give it a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, Dan Red, before my wife comes home and beats me up. Yes, that's going to happen. So, Declan, I'm sorry to hear that. You got scammed out of 170 euros? Ouch. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Have you contacted the police? If not, you might want to file a police report on that one. That's definitely, if this were the States, that's definitely a felony. That's definitely a felony. But yeah, everybody out there, we're out of here. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Again, the next upcoming GTA 5 online stream will be this coming Saturday, Japan Standard Time. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. Oh, okay, so you did contact the police. Okay, man, let the police do their job on that. Hopefully, I hope that works out for you, bro. Hope that works out for you, man. Seriously. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope that works out for you. So everybody, you guys take care of yourselves. God bless you guys. Let's get out of here. Let me go stand next. I'm going to stand right next to the missing, I swear, Rockstar, you guys better fix this. We're going to stand next to the missing prize ride. We'll stand next to the missing prize ride. Anyways, so you guys know what time it is. This live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. Yeah, I'm Just Lee. Apparently, the truck is the prize ride. Apparently, the truck is the prize ride. All right, people, let's get out of here. So I will see you guys when I see you. Hey, buddy, that's the wrong salute, buddy. Wrong salute. There we go. That's the right salute. So I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe. And remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So you guys stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. I'll see you all next time. Let's get some music on and sign off the right way, guys. Take care, everybody. See you next time.
Wow.